Alright. What we got here? Yes. Store Parkour Pro real quick. The boy, frame perfect, my man's frame perfect. He's always here right at the beginning, my man's. Heck yeah, dude. I really appreciate you coming through. You doing alright today? Blood Collector, frame perfect. We got some real ones of the chat. We're out here. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you're having a good one so far. Hello? I haven't played this in a couple days now, so we're chilling. You're about to grill? Okay, okay. What are you grilling? You got some meat or some veggies or both? Yup, boy. The boy and Blood Collector. Gang, gang. You love to see it. Apparently there were some little bug fixes that they did. Nothing insane, but some little bug fixes. And the Tic Tac has still been great since they fixed it. So now that I can do that kind of stuff, it's kind of nice. I bet. Ramen gang, yeah, ramen gang. we love noodles here. Coop, buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through. Hope you're having a good one, man. The boy, I did stream yesterday, man. I streamed for 3 hours yesterday. We did Space Marine 2. It was pretty sick. I really enjoy that game. I might finish with a little bit of that later if things die down. Or otherwise, I'm picking that up again tomorrow, and then maybe we can do Forza the day after that. Blood Collector? Well, thanks very much, man. Appreciate it. Could I do more story shorts? Like, that one didn't do bad. I mean, it didn't do amazing. And, like, most of my stuff is Helldiver stuff, so I think that's what people really, like, come to me for. But I'm not opposed to trying all sorts of stuff. High on Life. Is that a game, the boy? I vaguely recollect the name. However, I'm having trouble placing exactly what it is. Oh, yo, that Tic Tac is actually insane. Okay, cool. Josh Dunaway? No. Josh Dunaway, no. What do you mean, no? Buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through. Hope everything's going well for you, Josh. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Blood Collector? Well, thank you very much, my mans. I'm not gonna say no, but if anybody else wants to contest that, then you're gonna have to fight them, not me. I'm just glad that y'all are here. I like checking in with all the homies. And glad that there's people coming to check on me. But yeah, we're just doing a little bit of parkour today. A little bit of parkour, some chatting and chilling, the usual. Enjoying some of the new tech here. Yo, what a line. What a freaking line. That was kind of insane. Bilbo Bingus? I agree, bro. You have no idea, like, how much I love the word Bingus. But also freaking, yeah, they gotta release them. They gotta release them, bro. We gotta stop protecting these crooked politicians, my man. What? It doesn't matter what side you're on, bro. Like, the people need to know. The people need to know. Yo, Christian O'Neill, buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through, my man. It's good to see you today. You're having a good one. I'm actually feeling kind of good today. I slept a lot. I'm not dying like usual. Benson Bailey. Hey, yo, Dan. None of that Diddy stuff. I'll do a backflip for you. These backflips are for Dan right here. Backflips for Dan. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Backflips for Dan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 backflips for Dan. Let's go. Bro, you should sleep, Blood Collector. Yeah, bro, that's good. That's good. We played some Space Marine finally yesterday. That was super fun. I can't wait to get back to that. But for now, we're gonna do a little bit more parkour. Okay, yeah, DLSS will take care of those rough edges. There we go. Makes it feel a little bit slower, but I don't mind. It gives it back the weight. Yo! Tic-tac, go crazy. Tic-tac, go crazy. Step jump, go crazy. I actually love the step jump. That's one of the best features that they added to this game. Oh, I need to just start doing side flips again. Yeet. You know, I'm becoming. I show Udon with the bounce. So Forza Wednesday, probably the boy. Maybe. What day is it? Today's Tuesday. So tomorrow, tomorrow is more Space Marine, and then Thursday maybe Forza. Cryptic King, I have not tried Ready or Not yet. I'm not actually even sure what that is. I will say I'm not familiar with your game. Put me on ball, bro. Oh no. Oh, clip my shins. Clip my shins. Yeah, Christian. I'm playing I have like a sim wheel and everything. So when I drive with people on here, I'm using a wheel. I have a nice little car in real life. SG1012. Thanks for coming through. It is Store or Parkour Pro. It's $25 early access on Steam. Pretty fun game, man. It's only on PC right now, but it will be on PlayStation or Xbox eventually. Neil, you talking about a sim wheel? Yeah, I don't have like a nice one really. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not necessarily cheap. None of the good ones are, but I have like the bare minimum entry level one, the G923, which is pretty solid. Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry. I appreciate you coming through. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, bro. That's what actually got me learning manual. And then once I learned manual on the sim and got comfortable with that, I bought my first manual car, and that really helped me get into it and not feel like 100%, not feel like scared of it. I feel like the shirt is not shirting. Where's my cloths in? There we go. The shirt freaking break. Getting the cheapest one, yeah. Fearless Gaming, it is on Steam. It's $25. It is an early access, but eventually this game will be on PlayStation and Xbox. So everybody's gonna be able to play it regardless of what they're on. I wonder. Okay, you can't climb that up. Interesting. I haven't actually tried that particular maneuver before. Gainer. But yeah, I enjoy it. So we'll try to do it Thursday because tomorrow I want to play Space Marine as well. Khalid, what's up, buddy? You look good. DBZ, indeed, that is either me or one of the greatest anime of all time. The greatest, depending on who you ask. I'd be curious here. Can I like wall 180? Crazy. Oh no, I wanted to dive roll onto that. Oh, that would have been cool. So let's see. Gainer 360. That's fine. But this block is really what I wanted to get to. No. Diving off. Yeah, bro, I remember you. You look Moza wheel, sponsored by Moza. Yeah, the Moza hub is pretty nice. You can put real wheels on a Moza too. Might be the next Skate 3, who knows? Well, they got the next Skate coming out, bro. But I think this game is pretty good, and I think it has its own room to grow as well. It's just, there's a lot of stuff in the cinematic trailer that's not in the game, that if they actually put in the game, it could be really incredible, but they gotta work up to all that. So, and they want to make sure it all works pretty well. The updates so far have been quite good, as far as they definitely delivered on what they said they were trying to deliver in the update. So I have faith that they can do it right. If y'all have any suggestions for this game, let me know, and I can kind of put it in the devs' ears through the Discord. King KG, buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through. Heard the new skate actually years ago. Yeah, they did a playtest recently, and it has mixed reviews. What I'm most afraid of is it's EA live service, right? Because back when the original skate was out, they didn't do like, you really didn't have that kind of stuff. SG1012, I want Capture the Flag bad. Right now, there's a mod for tag that's official. But as it stands, all you can do in multiplayer is run around. You can interact with your friends and stuff. So that is cool. Like, the two things you can do besides just like walking into people because you are tangible, if you tap B, you'll do like a little shoulder tackle, and now like here it just freaking plants me. But yeah, Christian, that's what I'm saying. It's good for early access, but it needs a lot before it's really a game, right? Right now it's kind of a cool like parkour tech demo. But yeah, you can shoulder tackle people, and the other thing you can do is like drop kick your friends. So like that's fun, but right now there's no reason to do it. There's a few challenges and things that are built in, but nothing serious. So right now, if you're gonna play it, you kind of gotta make your own fun. But you know, for me, it's an easy stream game. And like I did parkour in real life. I still do a very little amount whenever I'm around stuff, but of course I remember all my moves and whatever. Didn't lose physical capability, but I just transferred to something else. So this gives me an outlet to do parkour without the potential of hurting myself. I don't know if I said hello K-Sub already, but buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through. Just drop. Do a roll. What I want to do here is I want to dive roll onto that. Oh, the dive roll has like a bit of a magnetic feature. I didn't know that. It used to not. Okay, neat. Like the idea of a life sim sort of with realistic detailed parkour. I think it'd be cool even if we just had like delivery missions, or like if you know how Tony Hawk's Underground was. Like I think just having simple stuff and like hit this line or do this challenge or get to this place would be enough, as long as there's some sort of narrative. But if you look at the trailer, Anime Wolf, buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through again. But if you look at the trailer, there's like a helicopter that'll chase you through the rainy city at night. And it seems like you're running for some reason, which having a reason would make it a lot better. But and then in the tutorial, like there's guards that chase you, and they'll like knock you down and stuff. But the tutorial's bugged right now, and I can't really show that off to you. I'll try it again today. They did do bug fixes, so maybe that was part of it. How do you go for palm spin in the air? But I think it'd be cool to have the choppers and the cops and stuff just running around. Roxy Zebek, buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming back through. I know, I think we talked yesterday about Space Marine and stuff. But I used to do a lot of parkour, bro. When it first started, the people who I learned from actually became somewhat prolific as far as parkour goes. One of them opened a gym in Boston, and he was a military instructor as it was, so he would teach hand-to-hand to military, and he taught me a lot of stuff. And then the other guy that I trained with, he ended up becoming a stunt double, and he was actually in Avengers movies. They taught me a lot of stuff. Now I don't do I never really got into flips and stuff, but I can do all the vaults and stuff. I can do some pretty incredible wall runs for myself. No, not from Florida, but I am from the Southeast. I've been to Florida a lot of times. C Zacaro, buddy, you look good. Zach Arrow, Zachero. You tell me. Either way, you look good. Hagen Dutch, nah, bro. Be normal. Touched my soul, my heart. He inspired me to become better and to become the best that I could be. He was a police officer, actually. And he used to be in uniform running around on rooftops with me. It was super cool. I hope he's doing well. I haven't talked to him in some years, but I mean, that's what happens when you move away and you go to Hollywood, right? Zach Arrow? Yeah, that's what I would say, Zach Arrow. Like Zach Arrow. But either way, I'm glad that you decided to come through and stop by, man. Yeah, man, that was a lot of my teenage years, was running around doing that kind of stuff. I live near a university, so I had a lot of opportunity on the campus to do parkour and stuff. Definitely life-changing experience. Yeah, rocks, for sure, bro. Yeah, anytime somebody asks me, like, if I do parkour now, like, while I'm on stream, or, they start questioning whether or not I freaking touch grass or whatever, I just do a handstand and walk around in a circle. No, my feet touched the water. Almost. Yeah, man. The game is Store Parkour Pro. You ever question ethnicity just because not a reason? Girl says Korean and headshot shirt. I'm saying Philippines. Brandon, yeah, there's a distinct line between like racism and just like understanding nationalities and things like that. And Philippines is pretty close. I get that a lot. But actually, I'm half Laos, a little bit of Chinese, quarter Italian, quarter Irish, and like trace French and Native American. Laos, Chinese, Italian, Irish. Moisty? Nah, you should touch grass, bro. Or at least go outside, get some sun. That's the bigger thing, is get some sun. More than touching grass, because some people are allergic to grass, and like I don't want them to touch it. That would just suck for them. Let me see if I can. Okay. Nope. That's a pretty long stride. Okay, that works, I guess. What? Bro is just stripping out here. There we go, there we go, there we go. No! Try to roll and clear the second level to the ground. I'm a bit. Let's see. Where can I go up here? Yeah, okay, so I can jump pretty far. Here's this. There you go. You can survive from some pretty high heights, man. Late to work challenge was posted in Discord. I haven't checked it out. I haven't actually checked out any of the challenges there yet, but I am interested. Yeah, I'm a freaking mutt, Brandon. Superhero sim. Okay, so I will clue you in on something, guys. Alex, Mirasol, and JJ, Too Cool For You. The game may seem a little bit unrealistic to you, but the literal name of this game is Store Parkour Pro, and on the title card, it actually says Escape reality. So if you're expecting 100% realism from a game whose title card says escape reality as kind of its slogan, then it's a little bit, that's a little bit, I don't know. You shouldn't expect 100% realism from a game that is trying to help you escape reality. Native American and Dutch, but I could use American. Having cop as a role model is a good thing if you get to wear the badge. How he's being assumed contact or recruiter. I'm not interested necessarily in law enforcement myself, but I really appreciate the guy. And I haven't done military service, but I do respect vets. And as a matter of fact, tomorrow I should be discussing some things with the coffee shop that I managed to get a good price on some coffee to give to the local fire station. Boss Bitho? Bro, I can read all the messages. Buddy, look good. Thanks for coming through. Be able to handle drops like it than not. Yeah, K-Sub, a lot of people have said that the realism is like necessary and that they need to make it so drops are more realistic, but after playing rooftops and alleys and like dying every time I fall 2 inches, like having to constantly worry about just landing makes it so that the rest of the stuff doesn't flow very well. And you can't pull off like incredible stuff if you can only fall a few feet, right? JJ, too cool for you. It's only on Steam right now as it is, but you can play on Steam Deck, I believe. And if Xbox One offers Steam support like it says it's going to, then you might be able to play it on that. However, the dev said when it's in its 1.0 state, it will come out on consoles and stuff, so don't worry too much. You'll be able to play it eventually. It's just in early access right now. Elite class buddy, oh look good, thanks for coming through. There's not realism mode yet, but a lot of people have asked for that. So I think being able to turn off like big drops and turn on like a hardcore mode would be better than just making the whole game hyper realistic. Because most people are going to get frustrated if it's too difficult. I think this strikes a good balance between ease of input but complexity of timing, planning, route making, and chaining things together. Because you have to think ahead a little bit when you're doing things, otherwise you're gonna faceplant. And also it's like, if you don't know what you're doing with parkour, then it's easy to make this game look awful. Because then the routes just don't make sense and like the tech doesn't make sense. Saw the new Superman, was it good? They have to change the whole game up. If they made it more realistic, then people would be complaining it's too real. That's what I say, right? SK, the game is Store Parkour Pro. Buddy, it looked good. There's a route I've been thinking of. Just wanted to see if you're down to do it. Just one and done. Sure, man. I will try it. I'm down to try. I'm here for challenges and stuff, man. Rare commodity, new Superman was ass. Oh, bro, I'm so sorry. I've never been a huge DC fan myself. Like, I like some of the stuff, but honestly, like, I like a lot of the Marvel stuff more, even though I'm not, like, a super fan. But, like, Spider-Man, it solos the entire DC universe as far as how much I like it. I've heard such mixed opinions, so... I've heard mixed opinions. A lot of people are complaining about, like, the special effects and stuff. As long as they keep the FPS higher than the graphics quality. I mean, the game runs great for me. I frame lock myself at 240, but I can go above 240, so... With, like, all the settings on, everything. But I have a decent PC. Christopher Nolan Trilogy's peak, I agree. That was definitely the best DC ever did. No, too late. I agree. Ivan Cardenas, Mohammed, username Zach, Taco Vitamins. Guys, welcome to the chat. The game is Store Parkour Pro. Yo, Shane's for real in here? Mohammed? Yes, sir. It's not as realistic as they say, but it's more realistic than anything else. I mean, give me another game that's like super realistic. Because in a Mirror's Edge, you can do like death drops and stuff too. I think the animations are quite good, and it nails the feel, right? But it doesn't need to be hyper realistic. It just needs to be realistic enough. Nobody complains that you can do Christ there 300 feet in the air in Skate 3, right? So that's kind of where I'm coming at. It's like, it has to be a game too, otherwise people won't play it. Mr. Turtle? Well, hey man, we're playing Space Marine 2. Hope you and Marla are doing good. We'll see you on the next one, buddy. Taco Vitamins? Yeah, I can say whatever game I want, bro. I'm not sponsored. Char, what's up, buddy? You look good. Sage and Crypt are playing Marvel Rivals. Well, Marvel Rivals, I used to play it, and I'm not a huge fan. God is the best. I will be playing Spider-Man at some point. They need to fix momentum. There are some things about the momentum that don't work, but I think there's a lot of stuff that does work. So I'm not gonna say it's perfect by any means, no. But there have been some recent bug fixes within the last 2 weeks that fixed a lot of things. And one of the big things that they fixed for me is they fixed Tic Tacs. So now I can actually go the direction I want from Tic Tacs instead of going back the direction that I start every time, which is very nice. Another thing that they added is actually a feature from Rooftops and Alleys called the step jump here, where you can just kind of yeet yourself over low obstacles and get a big jump, which is very nice. How is this different to Mirror's Edge? You could do more tricks, really, and it's third person. Mirror's Edge does a pretty good job of being authentic as well. Guys, the game is Storer Parkour Pro, STORROR. But Mirror's Edge does a really good job of getting the flow and the feel, the action of parkour. But one thing that allows it to be first person is there's not a lot of flips. Very rarely do you go upside down, and when you roll, you know where you're gonna go, right? It's much easier for that game to be first person. Whereas if you're doing vortexes and like corkscrews, there's no way first person's gonna feel good when you're chaining that, right? The other thing that's cool about Mirror's Edge, of course, is, you know, it has a story, there's context, there's a game, and it has a cool aesthetic. But this early access isn't. It's hard to say it's a game because there's not a lot to like play. The game itself right now is just the movement, and so if they add story or like more interactability and like more things to do, more reasons to do the parkour, then this game can start to compete with other things. But right now, it's like a pretty cool tech demo of like parkour. Dajal, you can play everything. Garbage, I'm not twerking, bro. You have a little bit of stuff, but very rarely are you going upside down in first person. I play on Xbox controller, but it's on PC. You can actually play with mouse and key or controller. Luck, no worries, man. One of the big things, everybody always comes in and asks what age I am. You're pretty close to 30, I'm 29. Most people say I look like one of those two ages. Okay, nailed the 360 that time, very good. Okay. Chill gamer, exactly, bro. Exactly. Garbage, I won't twerk for charity, but I'll do a handstand if you want. I'm willing to do a handstand. Is Mirror's Edge accurate? Mirror's Edge, like I said, it does a pretty good job of giving the feel of parkour. Of course, you have like action hero level stamina and jump distance, but overall, it's not too different from this game, where you have a slightly exaggerated capability. And this game definitely exaggerates your capabilities some, but I think it's necessary for a game to feel good. Because you can't get the same physical satisfaction as doing parkour in real life. Oh gosh. And so it needs to have some sort of mechanical feel to it that provides satisfaction. I think it does it pretty well. Dart Testy? I don't play Roblox, so I couldn't tell you. Empty Space? I used to do a lot of parkour, but I've transitioned to a lot of stuff. Lol Dub, Frank White. Guys, it is Store Parkour Pro. That's the name of the game. It's on Steam. Can't really think of much they can do with it, to be honest, K-Sub. Bro, I can think of a million things they can do with it. Because imagine all your favorite games, but you can move with crazy parkour, right? GTA would be insanity if we could do this level of parkour and stuff, right? Imagine doing side flips and having freaking bullet time like Max Payne. Not to say that they have to do it, but even if it's just Tony Hawk's Underground Pro Skater, where you can run around, collect stuff, talk to people, they ask you to deliver things, or like, hey bro, I lost my cat, and the only way to save my cat is by hitting this sick line. It's like, if you did that, then it would be awesome. I think it would be good. Simon, I do enjoy parodies. Owen Ashton, that's exactly my feeling on Rooftops and Alleys. Rooftops and Alleys nails the flipping, and it has interesting graphics, but it doesn't nail the parkour or like the fluidity. And the big thing for me with this is you can animation cancel, so you can do manual stuff. Like I can do a manual tuck into a side tuck. You can't do that in Rooftops and Alleys. You have to wait for everything to finish before you start something else in Rooftops and Alleys. And this, you can start doing stuff and you can queue stuff early. The name of the game is Store Parkour Pro. Somebody asked me to hit that handstand. I hit that handstand for you guys, just so y'all don't think I'm weak. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, the name of the game is Store Parkour Pro. STORROR. That's just what we do, bro. The controls aren't super difficult, but it's really like you have to do moves that make sense for the area. So like if you don't have parkour vision, the way I say it, kind of the way Mirror's Edge lets you highlight things, you know, like if you can't see those routes naturally, then the controls could be hard, right? Because then you don't necessarily know what to throw in, how much space, how much time, will it flow, can you actually do that? But as you play, you start to build lines and things, and you can see different maneuvers that make sense, and it all just starts to come together, man. And then you can do stuff like that. Like this. Yo, I'm a Rock Lee fan for sure, bro. Any other maps? Okay, let me go down real quick. So the game is Store Parkour Pro. It's on Steam for $25. It's in early access. It is getting updates. But it will be on PlayStation and Xbox eventually. Bradley Edwards, as far as other maps, so we have like the mega map, right? Which is all of this tower, this place from the crane. And keep in mind the crane, because when we go to the tower, then you can see that crane over there is where I was just doing parkour. Nightmare 2 Abbott and K-Sub. There's actually a guy named Mike Mage. Shout out Mike Mage. He's put out a bunch of mods, and he said that he made a tag mode. Lionel, brother, I'm talking to the people. You're welcome to hang out as long as you like, though. Yeah, that could be good. That could be interesting. I'm just curious what they're gonna do with it. So that's the tower and the crane. Now, when we go to this area, which is essentially a whole other map, you can see the tower over there in the distance. So there's a huge area right now, but there's also mod maps and stuff. So online lets you actually play with other players. So you can actually join other people's lobbies and stuff if there's anybody on. Doesn't look like there's anybody I can join right now, do an open, but if you guys hopped on the game, we could play, like, straight up, and we could run around and stuff and do stuff together. Larry David, for sure, bro. If we were invincible, we'd be doing some crazy stuff, would we not? Greetings from Malaysia, Adrian, Adzurin. Well, thanks for coming through. Shout out Malaysia. And small questions. The game has been, or the early access has been out for a little while, but I only recently started playing it. It's definitely not ready. It's definitely not ready for to be considered 1.0. It's a good, like, 0.5, 0.6. So I would wait to buy it, honestly, unless you're just interested in, like, mechanics like I am. And I want to see the project grow, too. So I don't mind supporting it. I don't mind plugging it. It's kind of fun. It's easy for me to read and play chat. Yeah, Nightmare 2 Abbott. We've thought about, me and my friend have talked about it a lot, because I've been doing this for, like, a month and a half now. But, having Infection would be really cool. Having Tag would be cool. We thought Capture the Flag would be nice. And also, like, just having, like, delivery missions where you gotta carry something from one place to another would be really cool. Little time. It is Store Parkour Pro. STORROR. I don't speak Russian, but spasiba. Thanks for coming through. Hope you're having a good time. Ashraf. I mean, early access is out right now, but, I think they said sometime next year they want to have 1.0 ready for PlayStation and console, but, you know, it's early access, so, and I don't speak for the devs, so that's all I've heard. Luke Skywalker, bro, I play some games. What's your favorite kind of games, Luke Skywalker? And yeah, Little Time, you're very welcome. Moku for you. I will go to the Estates. The Estates are one of my favorite spots, actually. I'm a big fan. Big fan of the Estates. I mean, this area is the most dense as far as, like, things you can do. That's why I like it. Speed. Long front. Okay. Speed. Wall pop. Run up. Can I power step jump that? Yeah. Aw, I put my neck on it. Nightmare 2 Abbott, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Skate nailed it, right? And I think Tony Hawk's Underground kind of did a similar thing. Bro, still playing Clash of Clans? Well, heck yeah, dude. I eat paper? Yeah, bro. I used to do a lot of parkour. I actually just nailed, like, a handstand and walked around for like 30 seconds or so. Maybe not 30, but 20. But I mean, I can unlimited handstand. I kicked up from that, so that's how I prove I can do parkour here. But I mean, that's not necessarily proof of parkour, but it's proof of fitness and balance, control, core strength. Ricky, what's up, bro? How's it going, dude? Hope you're having a good one, bro. We are, in fact, out here, bro. And yeah, it's only on Steam right now. Yeah, everybody in the Discord is friendly. And if you want to play, like, online and do more stuff, those guys are looking for groups and stuff. LFG, you know. Little stride. Can I? Oh no, can't step jump that. Why is my shirt physics all messed up? Did it turn it off? It keeps messing up the shirt physics. I think that's a bug. Sometimes the shirt just becomes static again. It's messing up the cloth sim. Yeah, Floor's Lava would be really cool. It's 6:30 p.m. here. We're on Central Time Zone. So it's still daytime. We're on top of the train? Okay, I'll go to the train. NJ, the game is Store Parkour Pro. STORROR. Mohammed, right now, there's, like, little tiny missions where it's like, do this maneuver, or, like, hit this little trick. But right now there's not like big missions. The game is still in early access. Wappy, I mean, I disagree. The game is very playable. I've enjoyed the crap out of it. I got a lot of hours in this. Nightmare 2 Habit? Yeah, eventually the devs have said it's gonna be on console and stuff, so don't worry. Luke Skywalker, there is actually a mod. Once again, White Mage, that freaking wizard. He's actually a mage, but he's got it where you can drive a car. At least you could. He has the mod up for it, so there's a couple of vehicles and stuff. But you know, it's not necessarily like store element there. It's like that's probably just UE5, right? I thought Nightmare that doing like Fall Guys and having like obstacle courses and stuff where like balls roll at you and you gotta climb, or like maybe it's like obstacles. Bro, that's not supposed to happen. That is not supposed to happen, dude. Oh man. Okay, I'll get run over by the train, don't worry. Yeah, bro, they actually added the moving trains on July 4th. Bro, Luke, I try my best. Sometimes when there's too many people, I have a hard time keeping up. But I try to talk to everybody, man. Like, y'all are the reason that I can do any of this, so y'all are what make this actually fun and enjoyable. What about custom maps or something like Forge mode? Nightmare, there is like a dropper mod too. Floppy, this is not the same game. That's Rooftops and Alleys. That game I don't think is quite as good. Mohammed, there are NPCs. So I can turn on like randos, but you can't do anything with them yet. It is in early access. The game is called Store Parkour Pro. Oh man, the trains are a little bit janky still. That's okay though. That was pretty funny. TP Sky. I don't know what that means, Camray. The NP should be on. I usually leave them on. Okay. But the thing is, you have to go to the ground. They don't do anything. So let me go over to them. Hold up. I actually want to stay up near the train for a sec. Okay, there we go. Real Shadow Milk Cookie, driving your car. Buddy, you look good. Hope you're enjoying the car ride. Hope you're enjoying the day. Not a soy boy? It's good to hear you're not a soy boy. Game of the year right there. If this game could win some awards if they really treat it right. But right now it's in no state to win awards. Alright, here's the NPCs. They all just walk in a straight line. Most of them are the same and they're intangible for now. But the cars are interactable. You can jump on the cars and push them. So I'm saying it's not technically impressive at the moment. But in the demo, they have NPCs that will actually move and chase you and like tackle you and knock you down. They'll ragdoll you if they touch you. So, Wappy, third person Mirror's Edge. I mean, basically, yeah. I was hoping one of the cars would show up. I hope they're not disabled. I mean, they're not disabled, so. But I haven't seen one of the cars yet. That's a shame. That's a shame. Maybe they removed them for some kind of bug or something for now. The cops are also bugged right now, otherwise I'd show you. Stevie McSteverton? Yes, this is that Store Parkour game from the YouTube guys. Dustin Mariner, buddy, you look good. I was just talking about you today. I was showing my friend some of your fitness content because we were talking about you. Shy Show, buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through. Before I have to leave, unfortunately, I think that would be amazing as you add a setting on your speed and tricks. Like, be amazing to add a setting on your speed and tricks. What do you mean? Like, being able to flip faster or something? Oh goodness, that's not good. The spawn point stays in here. Well, I mean, one of the things that's cool about this game that Rooftops and Alleys doesn't do is, also, I got a hole in my back. So I have the front flip button, right? But also, I can manually flip as well with tucks. So I can, like, do different kinds of flips and stuff. I guess so. Yeah, for me, like, score hasn't been a big thing. So, like, if you're moving and you tap A, you get a little jump, but also, like, there are standing jumps. And you can charge for more power and distance. And, like, then you can also increase your distance further by sprinting versus just jogging or walking. So, there is a lot of control based on the momentum your character has, I think. Bro speaking, yeah, you know, the trains are a little bit janky. The trains are a little bit janky, but it looks sick, dude. Yeah, Nightmare, thanks for coming through, man. Hopefully we'll see you again on another stream. Good luck with everything you got going on. Goku for you reminds you of Tom Cruise. There's some different characters. We got Toby, Benj, Drew, Callum, Sasha, Josh, and Max. The only reason I pick Max is because if I don't pick Max, then people ask why I didn't make the character look like me. Lawful, planking is pretty insane, dude. Thanks for coming through, man. Hope you're having a good day. Jan, this game is Store Parkour Pro. SCORROR. I'm gonna try to jump on the next train as well. No girl characters yet. I have put this in the suggestion, so there is a lot there is a lot of suggestion for female characters, so they do know that we want that. K-Stub, there are buildings where you could climb all the way up, but there's not a huge reason. Maz Story, yes sir, buddy, you look good. Ustan Bay, buddy, you look good, thanks for coming through. Got one of the most handsome chats on YouTube, I must say. And Lawful, my streaming schedule. Yeah, it's on anytime I play Store, people just show up, which is pretty nice. But Lawful, my schedule, I always stream around 6 or 7, between 6 and 7 Central Time. Maz Story? Yeah, you have the same logo, dude. You have the same icon. I don't know why you switched to Maz though. Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. There's a slow-mo function, so you can in fact go slow-mo on this. Vortex on the train. Vortex on the train. Dive roll on the train. Insanity. Just got your wisdom teeth out today? Hey, well, I hope you're feeling okay, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Usan. Gotta match the border. Set the vibe. Gotta set the vibe. You already know what it is. This stream's all about vibes and good ones at that. You already know what it is. Tommy Arredondo? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me go to a place where I can climb a little bit better, because the estate is kind of the best place to show like normal climbing, because the skyscrapers are kind of a pain in the butt just to climb from the ground. But you know, for example, if I'm here, then I can climb all the way back up there using parkour. Let's make it up. Aw, bro. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. I didn't have too much problem with short story. Maz. Luca. The game is Store Parkour Pro. STORROR. It's on Steam for $25 right now in early access. Oh, I'm about to. Okay, I thought I was about to face paint there. But yeah, I have some pretty bad stick drift, so this is not easy. But I'll get up to the roof here. Don't worry. Oh gosh, it keeps climbing up because of my stick drift. You get the idea. You get the idea. Luca, I think it's really fun. But it needs. Oh, bro, I think it's way better on controller. But it needs a lot of updates. It needs like not even necessarily like physics updates, because the physics are okay. As far as like accuracy, I think that the accuracy is okay. But and the movement itself is quite good. The flow, the tricks and stuff are all great. But there's just not a lot of there's technically no reason to do any of it. So it's like it's just a big sandbox for parkour, which is good. But most people aren't going to be able to have a long time of fun doing that, right? Not everybody is built like me to just hone for a long time, right? Brooks McDonald, it is very much like Skate, where you have like basically you have like toggles. Your triggers and bumpers are toggles, and your right stick has input. So if I want to do a kick flip, I mean a back flip, I hold right bumper and I flick down. To do a front flip, I hold right bumper and I flick forward. But if I want to do like a more advanced trick, like a corkscrew, I have to quarter scoop forward. And so I can do like a vortex or a corkscrew by doing more active inputs, right? That's it. I mean, there are times when I need that too, but like I can just do something by myself and entertain myself. That's kind of like my upbringing, is entertaining myself for long periods of time. So this is plenty for me. And also being somebody who's done parkour, like this is satisfying. I get to just have unlimited stamina for something that I used to get tired doing. And I get to do like try things and just go crazy, right? That's something you can't do in real life necessarily without hurting yourself. So this lets you explore all that without harming yourself. Night Lion, it is Store Parkour Pro. Luke Skywalker, I think you asked that before, maybe I missed you. It is either Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, or Metal Gear Solid 3. One of those two games is my favorite game of all time. Use game control? I'm not sure what you mean by game control. But I'm out here. I believe you. Usambe, I have played Sparking Zero. I have it. I don't have it downloaded. All fun without the hospital visits, yeah. This game does say escape reality on the title card. I heard they updated Sparking Zero recently, Usan. But I don't know if I can bring myself to go back. Yeah, Dustin. Me too, brother. I don't know how we made it. You know, I'll show you guys the Assassin's Creed map. Since somebody asked if I can Assassin's Creed. We got our boy the Might Mage. That guy is a freaking wizard. And he has put a lot of mods into the game. So, for example, we have this, and let me boot store back up. This is a treat for any Assassin's Creed fans. You can see my black flag back there. Oh yeah, we got Charlotte. Yeah, that's what I know. No, Usan, that we got Charlotte. Y'all know I'm an Assassin's Creed fan. I got the black flag right there. So if you know Assassin's Creed, this should be huge for you. This should look quite familiar. Oh god. Zion, buddy, you look good. Thank you very much. I think you meant to replace K-I-N-D with K-I-N-G, because you're a king yourself, Zion. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, there's not enough complexity in the actual combat system to keep people playing, right? I think it's like the prettiest Dragon Ball game, besides maybe Fighters, just because Fighters is so stylized, you know? It's the 2D style, so we can get away with it, but like, yeah, I don't know, man. Sparking Zero just couldn't hold me for very long. That's actually what this channel started on. If you go back to my earliest videos, they're Sparking Zero videos. Yo, that stuff jump actually goes crazy. Zion, this is the Assassin's Creed 2 map, but it's not Assassin's Creed 2. Yeah, Brooks, like, since, like, the Assassin's Creed 2 map here is a little bit janky, obviously, but just the potential of what is possible with this game is incredible. Yeah, I mean, Xenoverse also wasn't a very complex fighting game. It was more of just an RPG where, like, you get the best stuff. Yeah, it looks great, man. I think it looks great. I'm excited for the future of this. As long as they keep updating it, it should only get better, right? Yo! The super jump! Epic Breadwinner? Yeah. I mean, Xenoverse 2 is cool, don't get me wrong. I think having the custom characters is also sick, but it wasn't that complex as a fighting game. Not as much as something like Tekken or Fighters, Marvel vs. Capcom, that kind of stuff. This game is very much like Mirror's Edge, but it's, you know, it's third person. Yeah, Epic, it's Unreal Engine 5, so it is gonna be a little bit jank by nature. Oh, and also, for those you Assassin's Creed 2 fans, Pickle, the game is Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. It's on Steam right now, but it will be on console, Xbox and PlayStation, hopefully next year. What's my PC setup? Right now I'm running an i9 14K and a 4070 Ti. Yeah, you can see all the weapons and stuff from Assassin's Creed 2. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Here's some of the armor stuff and the Da Vinci machines. And they even got the secret room here. Yeah, Pickle. It's in early access, so I wouldn't, like, be excited, but don't be too excited. Because the game definitely needs updates. But it is great for what it is. I think it's the most authentic parkour game so far. And I have a lot of fun with it, so. But right now, there's not, like, there's no guidance, so you have to make your own fun. If you don't enjoy just, like, going slow-mo and doing quirks in the Assassin's Creed 2 secret area, then, like, you may not have fun with this, right? But if you're like me, and you can, just kind of do your own thing for basically an unlimited amount of time and just flow and enjoy it, then, yeah, it's pretty good. It's like Skate. Because, I mean, people haven't seen this game before. Shorts, I guess, Maz now. And, you know, I don't mind saying it a lot because I can't fault somebody for coming in and not knowing what it is. When I play other games that are more common, people ask less. Like, I got a few Space Marine 2s yesterday, but not as much. And like, I get some Helldivers, but most people know those games to an extent, at least. Dota, this is Store Parkour Pro. I was just kind of showing off. I'm just kind of showing off this mod map right now. We're gonna go back to the original pretty soon, but just wanted to show off this, and then I'll show Florence as well in just a second here. But yeah, I like this area. It's pretty cool. Yeet. Not bad, not bad. It's a little bit jank. Yeah, Chad. This is the Assassin's Creed 2 Montegeroni map. This is the village that you can run in Assassin's Creed 2 and manage and stuff. That's the auditory manor right here. But yeah, Epic Breadwinner. I play with a controller. I don't know how people would play with like mouse flick inputs. That would piss me off, bro. Real quick, I'll show y'all the next map, the bigger one, which is the Florence map, and then we'll go back to the normal stuff because the normal stuff is what actually works like well as intended. Not to say these are bad mods; they're great mods, but they're a little bit jank. See Susie, Adam. It is Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. It's only on Steam right now, but it will be on PlayStation and console eventually. So you will be able to play it if you don't have PC. Spotter Zombie, you want me to do all the tricks? I'll show you what we got. Zion, yeah, I would like to. I still need to play Ghost of Tsushima, but I've seen a lot of it, so one day I'm gonna binge those games when I have like a lot of time. So all the tricks, we got backflip, we got front flip, we got round off backflip, we got gainer, hold up, gainer, and then we got corkscrew, and I have vortex. You can do side tuck, you can do front tuck, you can do layout, you can do flare, like with 1 foot flare. And then also you can roll, dive roll, you can 360 dive roll. Let me find a good place for vaults. Maybe over here on this, yeah. So you can speed step, you can dash vault, you can lazy vault, you can cat pass, you can Kong front, you can Kong gainer, you can reverse vault, you can hold up. Palm spin, yeah. You got a lot of tricks, so yeah, I got you, bro. You wait for Wu Chang? I'm not sure who Wu Chang is. Brantley Turpin, thanks for coming through. Hope you're having a good day. It's good to see you as always. Alt F4, game name, it is Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. Right now, only on Steam, but it will be on PlayStation and Xbox eventually. Hudson Thomas, I can do parkour in real life. Alif, this is a mod map for another game that has like a little bit more, has a different parkour system. I won't say it's necessarily better, it's just different, right? Because Assassin's Creed is very fluid when you do parkour, but also like it's all automatic. In this, all of the parkour is manual. So you don't just hold a button, you have to time everything and space everything and stuff. Spotter Zombie, I mean, Rooftops and Alleys may seem a little bit more complete just because it's wrapped up in like nice UI and stuff and has like more challenge type stuff, but realistically, I don't like playing Rooftops and Alleys really because the basic parkour of Rooftops and Alleys sucks. Like basic vaults, plyos, strides, running, wall pops, all that stuff sucks in Rooftops and Alleys IMO. The feds, I mean, you can make your own maps in UE5, so there's unlimited maps. But right now, there's only one official map, The official map has 3 areas right now, so there is that. I'm BMJ Gunner. Yes, sir. The movement is pretty good. Pretty dang good. No, yeah. Imagine if they added Assassin's Creed skin for the game. I'm waiting for character mods, Drac. That would be sick. Yo, Tyson England, what's up? How do you look good? The controls themselves are not that difficult, but the timing, right? The timing, the spacing is really the hard part, right? So, if I just decide to go for a dive roll in the wrong spot, you know, I'm gonna crash. Or if I don't give myself enough of a jump, then, you know, I'll fail my flip, right? Meditation zone, I'm gonna give you another chance to be a normal person. So I'm not with the Diddy stuff, my friend. Usan Bay, I mean, right now I'm locked at 240 frames, and I'm doing fine, so it feels great for me. Spice Island, the game is Store Parkour Pro. STORROR. Yeah, Chad. This is Florence. This is the whole Florence, bro. So you can actually go to every single inch of this map. It's kind of insane, dude. It's kind of insane that we can do this in this game. You can jump from some pretty high places and not hurt yourself. I'll jump from a really high place once we go to the base map again. But I mean, right now we're chilling, bro. Usambe, not yet. Not yet. There's one guy who's been really awesome for making the mods, but you know, I'm not gonna rush him to make stuff, you know. He's gotta do that. He's gotta do that when he feels up to it. I think he's done a great job so far. But yeah, if you played Assassin's Creed 2, you should definitely recognize a lot of this stuff. This is the Duomo here. Yeah, we're hoping for more maps soon, Usam. Yusuke, that's because it is the Assassin's Creed 2 map. It is actually the Assassin's Creed 2 map, my boy. The river must be that way. So let's go to the river. Oh, I'm in the building. I'm in the building. That was not supposed to happen. What is going on, dude? That's so weird. That's weird. Okay, we got out of the building. Best Assassin's Creed? Yeah, Zach Gibson. Zach Gibson. They do have a game. They do in fact have a game. Can't do that till AC3? No, bro, the feds, he was freaking jig dancing. Yeah, Yusuke, Assassin's Creed 2 was probably my favorite, or like that flag back there, the black flag. Both of those are pretty awesome. Bro, that's never happened to me before. I've never melded into a map in the actual map, but this is a mod, so it's to expected. It's to be expected. Zion, yeah, I agree. A Black Flag remake would be sick, dude. But yeah, man, this is Florence. You can just parkour through the whole map. And like you can climb up most stuff still, so look. There's a lot of stuff you can climb up still, so well. Sir McPherson, it is Store Parkour Pro. Crazy Monkey, chilling at work, on break to my stream. Well, thanks, man. I'm glad I can provide a little bit of respite from the stream. Yeah, I don't know. The thing about this is like it's a little too janky for me. Oh, It's a little bit too janky for me to stay on this map for very long. We're gonna go back to the regular one. But I did want to show the people, because somebody asked about Assassin's Creed. And I just wanted to show that off. But the base map actually works very well. It's not on Xbox right now. It's only on PC, but it will be eventually. So, yeah, rest in peace, Desmond, dude. One of my biggest complaints with the Assassin's Creed franchise is that they built Desmond. And Steven Skiva, it's good to see you again, man. It's real good to see you again. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, they built up Desmond to be like the inheritor of the bloodline, and like he was gonna learn the assassin skills and like the truth, and then go into the real world and do stuff. And like they had started blending the animus with the real world, and like Desmond was doing parkour in real life, and they were like on the run from the Templars, and they were like, yeah, screw that, we just want to run crappy RPGs. But yeah, Sarah, anytime. I thought, now, like, I do think that going the whole like Apple of Eden, like gods route was a little bit weird, but I was here for it because they set it up well, right? But like the modern stuff has just been like hack and slash games that you can also assassinate people in. Yeah, Chad, I'm not saying it's a bad game, right? Valhalla I don't think is a bad game, but to me it's like a different game than Assassin's Creed. If you had called it like, you know, Viking Legends Valhalla and it was the exact same game, then it'd probably get less crap, right? Yeah, why'd Lucy betray him, bro? That's what I'm saying, dude. So that's what I'm saying, like, I think they're trying to still capitalize on a bygone era. Like, those games are not as popular as they used to be, and like, they were perfected already, and they kind of regressed even the formula that they're trying to do. So yeah, Valhalla's a cool game, but I don't. It's hardly Assassin's Creed IMO. Yeah, Chad, that's how I feel, man. That's why I say, like, if they had made it like Viking Legends, Valhalla, or whatever, it would be cool. Because Christian Bale got expensive. Yeah, dude, actually true. Actually true, Moon Monster. He's spitting facts, dude. He is spitting facts here. Bro, really just IMO in real life? Wow. You're really just, in my opinion, in real life. Wow. Chatsworth Giga 2. That's a sick name, but also I guess I agree with you. I'm not sure. Sorry I got to go, but you see next time it will be Talon McPherson instead of Sarah McPherson. Well, heck, I hope to see you again sometime. Thanks for coming through, McPherson. So I wanted it so bad. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't think it's a bad game per se, but it's very different than what Assassin's Creed always stood for to me and what it was. So that's the only reason I have any stigma against it. But again, I think like you just call it something else, it does fine, right? Hey, take it easy, the boy. That mod hook you up with a Spider-Man costume yet? Steven, I have a, not yet in game. I have a Spider-Man costume in real life. Yo, Talon, buddy, you look good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I can hardly take the credit, but I'm not going to argue with you if that's what you want to say. Thank you very much. Means a lot. Buddy, you look good. That said, like, I think Assassin's Creed could be good again, could be great again, right? Because like there's some cool things, but they gotta drop like the BS grind aspect of it, right? Like in a base Assassin's Creed, even if you didn't get any of the upgrades, you could just be sneaky and do everything. You don't have to worry about levels or like, oh, if I stab this guy in the neck with my hidden blade, he's just too high level, so he's just gonna get up and laugh at me. It's like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we even talking about? Assassin's Creed Shadows, meh. 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 No heart? Yeah, that was Lil Shams. Rest in peace, Lil Shams. When I did my first stream, actually, he came in and was like, hey man, can I get mod? And I said, you stick around long enough, I'll give you mod, right? And he came back several times, came over, came back about a month and a half later and asked for it again. And I was like, you know what, I'll give you mod. Just don't abuse it. And what did he do the first like 10 minutes? He started canning people's chat, and then he got mad when I said don't can people's chat for no reason. I don't know, he's just not around. That's all. He wasn't like an everyday kind of guy. Meng and Assault new rights with extra hitter. I guess so. Marco28. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. You look good. No heart. If you really want to be a mod, hop in my Discord, hang out for a while, chat with me sometime. We talk about stuff like every night, basically. So, if you really want to get mod eventually, when I do need mods, and the chat's too big for me to read mods, then yeah, I'll have people for sure. Also, like, if you have any of the games that I have, I ping before I go on. And I also message the Discord to let you all know when I'm gonna stream. Usually within like a half hour of me turning on. So, you just let me know. And we'll hang out. We'll play some games. I've been doing Helldivers 2 and Space Marine. Space Marine recently added. If you have Parkour or... Yo, Mutant Monster X, buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through. I'm glad that you were able to find the Discord link. The Discord link is on my channel. Chad. Like RPG elements now. Like having to level up to be able to assassinate enemies in lane. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. If I stick a knife through somebody, especially in the neck, like, they shouldn't just walk it off in a game about assassinating people. Hunter's Ed course. Well, make sure you practice gun safety and learn everything you need to. Oh, I can roll that? That's crazy. That's crazy. But, McPherson, I'll see you when I see you, you know. I stream basically every day, unless something prevents me. The reason I didn't stream Sunday is because there was a big storm that actually knocked out my power and internet. And it put me behind on the download, and then, in addition to that, my family wanted to go bowling because they were going to go away for a couple months, so Sunday didn't work out, but I was right back at it again Monday. We did 3 hours of Space Marine. It was freaking sick. I'm going to be playing that again tomorrow as well, so... Hey, good luck with that, Talon. Got your first mod on Street Fighter X Tekken and did not end well. Got your first mod on Street Fighter X Tekken. It did not end well. Oh my gosh. Street Fighter X Tekken is actually, I think, is a hugely underrated game, bro. That game was sick. I thought that was a fun game. No heart, thank you so much, bro. We just chat about anything, dude. So, like, as long as you keep it appropriate and don't be nefarious, you're welcome to talk about whatever you want in there. That's all. That's all. My only rule: don't be nefarious, right? And remember, like, we got people of all ages, so just keep it appropriate. I don't like having to moderate for real. I would rather y'all just be good people. I have faith, but you know, we've had some bad actors that I had to, that were just kind of ruining the experience for people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got people, young people here, and I try to keep it pretty friendly. Now, I'm not gonna can my chat as far as like swearing and stuff for myself, but you know, I'm not talking about. We don't talk about like politics really, at least not extreme politics. We don't talk in depth about religion, and we don't talk about sexual stuff. Other than that, you're pretty much good to talk about anything. Yusuke, shout out. Congratulations on making it 15 years. You got a lot more years ahead of you. Make sure you take care of yourself. Start building some good habits. You'll appreciate it. You build good habits now, you won't have to build them later. No heart. I gotta get to know you if we're gonna talk about some deeper stuff. At least take me on a date first. At least buy me dinner first. Come on, my friend. Yeah, Usam. We're just chilling, playing some parkour. Adelaide. Yo, Adelaide. It's good to see you again today. Happy early birthday. And yeah, Pro Bagel, it is basically skate, but with parkour. I'm gonna go back up to the crane and do the crane run some. Just for the visual factor of being up on the skyscrapers, but... That's why I said happy early birthday. It's early, but... you know, I might not see you on your birthday, so... Yusuke, it is actually on my channel. Let me post it in here one time so that y'all can see it. But you changed your name again, bro? I was just getting used to Maz or Maz. Hang on one second. I'm gonna go to my my channel, get the Discord link for y'all, and paste it in here so you guys don't have to go too far. You actually did it, Westgod TV. He got the PC. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, that's a big move, bro. What'd you end up getting, dude? ND Beats, bro. It's good to see you again. You already know we're back with the parkour. I was just pulling up the Discord link for people. Yeah, Adelaide, I do remember you. Adelaide is a very pretty name. I don't necessarily know how to pronounce your last name, Rawles or Rawles, but Adelaide, I like the name Adelaide. Oh, you're getting a new house this month? Heck yeah! And short story, yeah, I'm 29, Abdullah. They know me. They know me. ROG Strix. Those are solid game PCs. All the ROG has done well for me. Just make sure you pay attention to your heat. What's your CPU GPU setup like? Yo, we got some people chatting in the Discord. Heck yeah! Thanks guys, really appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said, it's just a place to hang out and chat. You're welcome to share whatever you like. And if I have slots for games, I always hit people up in there, as well as letting y'all know before I go live. So I appreciate everybody coming through and hanging out. We do a lot of car talk in the Discord because I'm a pretty big car fan. I like classics, I like moderns, I like everything in between. I like low riders, I like high riders. Talent? I don't know that I'm good at this game. I can do some stuff, bro. Is this on PS5? Alchemy Vibes? Unfortunately, it's not on PS5 right now. Oh, that was a glitch. But it will be eventually. The devs are still working. It's in early access. But once it's out of early access, they plan to put it on Xbox and PlayStation. So it will get there eventually. NG Beats, my dream car? Honestly, it's a Mercedes 190E. They're not expensive cars. The Mercedes 190E Evo 2 is like my favorite, but like I'm going to get that car. It's not even a question of whether or not I'm gonna get it. So I think I'm pushing my dream car out now, because I have made it in a place in life where I can actually get my dream cars. You can get them for as cheap as like, you know, 3,500 bucks running and driving. Not in great condition, but I'm ready for a project. Do I like BMW M3? Oh, M3s are great. I think my favorite M3 is the E46. Or the E30. The E30 is... I'd go for it, but I just like the Evo just a little bit more. Not that much more, honestly. Oh gosh. Chart. Yeah, I looked into some more of the lore of Warhammer. It's really cool. And I watched the Dawn of War remastered trailer. I heard the Space Marine Scream got removed, but also, bro, I was disappointed that Space Marine 2 wouldn't feature any orcs, because I'm kind of a fan of the orcs, but seeing Dawn of War and hearing the WOG was very satisfying, dude. Oh gosh. Talon. If you look at my oil painting back there, the one that's lighting up, that's actually a Mark IV Supra. Chad, Hannah, buddy, look up. Thanks for coming through again. Adelaide, maybe Raleigh. I don't know. Raleigh? Roles? Yeah, no hard. I have a pretty solid little room here. We got some string lights. We got the painting. We got the amps. Which GTR? That's the question. I have a R34 art in my garage next to my current car is a 2006 NC Miata that I've got full intake to exhaust, decatted, full suspension build, as well as a custom front bumper that is handmade by a guy in Japan, and the wing off a 2001 Toyota Celica. Upgrade to the xenon lights, and I have some aftermarket animated taillights as well. Layfrey, I'm 29. Yeah. 29. Feeling great for 29, not gonna lie. Lone Bullet website is another place to get mod. I usually go to Nexus mods, but... Adelaide? Yay, I got it, Rolay. That's what I was thinking, like... Because Adelaide, I don't know what country, but maybe it sounds... I don't know. It's definitely European, but... I got a little bit of pronunciation skills. A lot of that help comes from UFC and like listening to people say their names and like learning the names of fighters. So I hear fighters from all over the country and learn a little bit about the names. Yo, Bentley Continental GT, bro, you can totally get them. Like, just look used, man. One thing you can do too, if you want like really expensive chassis, is you can buy like totaled chassis. Totaled engines. And then you can swap an engine that's cheaper into it. And now, you know, it's going to be expensive to swap, of course, because there's got to be custom work. But if your car is way more expensive because it's complete, then you can possibly save some money by either doing some work yourself or getting one fixed up. Bugatti and Lambo. Zach Taylor, these flips are for you, bro. I'm gonna do 3 front flips, 3 back flips for you, Zach. Front flip, front flip, front flip, back flip, back flip, back flip. That's for you, Zach. Bugattis and Lambos are cool, but they're just, I don't know. I would feel so scared driving a car that expensive. That's why, like, I love my Miata. Because if I destroy the whole thing tomorrow, I could just buy another one and all the mods. Straight up in cash and not have to stress. My favorite UFC fighter? Bro, when Izzy was popping, it was popping. But right now, bro, I don't know. Like, I really like, Dustin Poirier is one of my favorites. We like, and he's gonna fight Max Holloway soon, so. Yeah, Brantley, I got you, bro. We're gonna, jump off here. R35. Those are insane, man. Very powerful. That, VR20 DE2. Yeah, rest in peace, bro. Although, I don't blame Ngannou for wanting to get paid, man. He's made way more than, like, everybody else ever in the UFC off of 2 boxing fights that he lost. So, I don't blame him. My best fighting game for me, like, Tekken's probably my best. Tekken or Smash Bros are probably what I'm best at, but I like all the fighting games, really. Besides, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of Injustice or Mortal Kombat because they're the same game. But like, that's just me. The gore doesn't do it for me. I think it's cool, but like from a place perspective, it's not my favorite. McPherson, I have Forza Horizon 5. We're actually gonna be streaming Forza on Thursday. So on Thursday, I will be playing cars. I have a sim wheel and everything. Man, that is just so satisfying. That is just so satisfying. Yeah, I do have the sim wheel. I haven't tried Undisputed. I used to play Fight Night back in the day. Um, the old boxing games. Yeah, McPherson, if you're here on Thursday, last time I got several people and we just did a bunch of like drift stuff because I don't do like racing. I just free drift basically or go to like a drift course. Um, I'm not much of a racer, but I love drifting. Doesn't mean I can't handle myself, but you like technical boxing? I like boxing in general, bro. Same time as always, Brantley. I always start between 6 and 7 p.m. Central. McPherson, you're welcome to show me the BMW. If you're in the, you're in boxing? Heck yeah. Tyler, buddy, you look good, bro. Bro! Were you around Sunday? I'm curious if you were around Sunday. I sound like a poser? What do you mean, Dr. Nobody? Like, I know Drickus Duplessis. I know freaking, right now we got Tom Aspinall's the heavyweight. Like, I got, freaking, I don't know. Who's the heavyweight right now? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Freaking, we got, yeah, Alexander Pantoja right now. Freaking, I don't know. So Sunday, I actually did not. I had my power and my internet go out, so I didn't. Dr. Nobi, I don't know what you're talking about. I like a lot of cars and stuff like that. So, Tyler Robinson, if you, the thing with Helldivers right now, they just released a update patch, and hopefully they fixed it. Massive tower in front of the crane. Here's the highest tower. But the thing with Helldivers right now is they just released a big balance patch and it really like destroyed the game. Like nobody's happy with any of the changes. And the thing for me is I always carry the flag stratagem. When am I gonna hop in VC, bro? Eventually. Sometimes I do. I have twice. But usually I just chat there. They broke the flag, so anytime that you plant the flag, it kicks everybody from the game, except for you, right? And so, me being the guy I am, you know me, I'm not gonna try to ruin other people's gameplay experience, so I'm not about to jump in with my favorite stratagem that actually completes my build. I need it. And like ruin other people's experience by getting them kicked over and over. No heart, not really. I don't really just talk to people and stream because like I have to like I have to moderate that. If somebody decides to say something inappropriate, it's like out of my control, I can't stop somebody from just saying something inappropriate and like I don't want to get in trouble, right? Adelaide, you can get up there. It's a pain in the butt climbing these skyscrapers because they're not really made for that. The only people that I like really put on VC in here is the people that I know IRL because they're kind of like I guess stream trained because half of them are streamers themselves and the rest are just like they're aware of the fact that I've been streaming for long enough and they know not to say certain things. But yeah, like I don't really even want to hear like have the chance of somebody just dropping the N-bomb on my stream because I don't want that. So bro, CJX, I thought CJX was gonna be cool, but I've heard not good stuff about it. Adelaide, I am making my way over there. Hey, thanks, bro. I hope my intention with the Helldivers stuff is just to like kind of be relatable, the stuff that happens, and also just be funny moments and stuff like that. But I'm still playing with what I want to do for long form. Ultimately, it is a dilemma. I I don't know what to do for long form yet. There's a lot of ideas I have, but whatever I choose, I gotta go hard on it, right? The N bomb, ND beats. You're not from America, right? If you're from America, then you know what it is. If you're not from America, then you may not know. It may not make as much sense. So I'm on that tower building now. The question is, can I actually get up and into some stuff? No, because that slide is a little bit too steep. Maybe if I went all the way around the backside. Because like you can go here. Yeah. That's all it is. You're not stupid, NDB. It just means you're pure, bro. Like you don't have a bad bone in your body if you don't even instantly think that. Better try Dubai. Dubai's cool. They're really strict over there though. Yeah, UK. All sorts of pain. But yeah, I think if you went all the way around the building, you could make it over there, Adelaide. Luke Blumenstein. I've been playing this for like a month and a half now. We're about an hour and a half in today. I tried Adelaide. It's not really built like this. This area is not built for climbing up the buildings for real. And no heart, you're trying. Definitely very handsome because I have one of the most handsome chats. I have one of the most handsome chats on YouTube. So you gotta have some kind of riz if you've made it this far. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, that would be cool, Jar. I think a Dubai would be cool. Bro, Marvel Rivals is the most toxic community of all time, bro. I got out of that stuff. I got out of that so fast, man. Honestly. Does this game cost? Yeah, Adelaide, it does cost $25. It was on sale for like the past month, but unfortunately it has gone back up to 25. But you know, there's a lot of stuff that will eventually come. So for me it's worth 25, but I'm not sure that everyone would get the same enjoyment out of it that I can. Marvel Rivals is neat, but honestly, I don't think it feels good to play on a fundamental level. It feels like a mobile game when I play it. So ND beats, bro. Nobody ever talks when I play Counter-Strike. In Marvel, the thing is like, if you pick a character, it doesn't matter what character you pick. If you pick a character in the game, everybody in the game is going to flame you, and half of the people will just not play the game at all. It's like, if you just happen to be a Spider-Man game, like 50% of your games, your team is going to say, switch or I'm throwing, right? You don't even get to play the game. At least in Counter-Strike, you have a chance of carrying yourself, bro. You could potentially kill the entire enemy team. With Marvel Rivals, you are not 1v6ing at all. It's just not happening. McPherson, I do have Call of Duty. I play a little bit. I play a little bit of Call of Duty. I'm not great at it, but I play a little bit. Valorant is full of little kids, honestly. That's what I found from that. Games are just toxic in general, man. Like, the least toxic game that I've played in a while that has, like, active multiplayer is Helldivers. Just because there's no PvP. So, like, if you're being toxic, it's just for no point. Have you had any donos, Adelaide? Not today, but I'm not worried about it. I don't ask anybody for anything, so I'll get a little bit of ad revenue from this. I'll be happy, right? YouTube can pay me. Y'all don't worry about it. Tetris. Honestly, Doom site, you haven't seen competitive Tetris then, bro. You would be surprised how competitive Tetris gets. They don't even hold the controllers upright anymore. They hold the controllers sideways because you can press the buttons faster if you hold it sideways. Sub jump? Over? Yeah. Can I do double trick spotter zombie? So there's a couple ways you can do, like, the biggest donut I ever had was $200, Adelaide. Oh my god, Usan! Ladies and gentlemen, GOAT of the chat, our boy Usan out here. Thank you so much, bro. You've been hanging out here for like the whole time, and we've been chatting. I've seen you multiple times. Thank you so much, bro. Can we get some dubs in the chat for Usan? We got some goats here. Handsome individuals. Thank you so much. I see the CA. Are you Canadian? I got some Canadian homies. Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, bro. And you're welcome anytime, Usan. You already know what it's gonna be. Every single time. Same vibes, bro. Usan, is there any like business or projects or anything that I can shout you out for, man? Is there any way I can give back to you a little bit? Can I do a line for you or something? Hey, bro. Don't worry about it, Story. You're okay, man. Don't worry about it. I'm glad that you stopped by at all, even if it was under a different alias at first. McPherson, I know you're a youngin'. Make sure you get your sleep. Sleep is one of the most important things for life. Everything else falls in place when you get good sleep. Well, Usan, thank you very much. GOAT. Absolute GOAT, man. Hey, man, that's what it's all about. You gotta do what you love and love what you do. Otherwise, you're gonna be sad through and through. I'm a poet, I didn't even know it. We'll see you on the next one, short story. You skate? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, Spotter Zombie. Double tricks. Okay. I get distracted easy. Usan popped off right when I was answering you. So, like, there's a couple things that chain differently based on what you do. No heart? Yes, sir. That's what we meant to do. If you do a round off into a backflip, it like kind of chains into a special backflip instead of just being a backflip. And that's the difference between being stationary and getting a little bit of distance. The other things you can do is like, if you cork, you can chain corks and it has a different animation than if you just do one cork. Well, good shooting on the range, McPherson. Yes, sir, Usan. That's what it's all about, bro. Life is the longest thing you'll ever do. So you better enjoy it, right? The other thing you can do, Spotter Zombie, is you can do manual flips. So you can do like a tuck, right? And that's not done with like the flip button. So what I can do is I can front flip into a tuck to do like a double flip, right? Well, hey, Usambe, shout out. That's a real ass message, my boy. Thank you so much. McPherson, good luck on your test. I hope to see you on another one. Well, I mean, yeah, don't sleep during the day. Story. Telling me McPherson, always 6 to 7 central. 6 to 7 central, sometime in there, usually closer to the 6 side. D1ZZ, you can do unlimited, right? It just depends on height. So I'll go into slow-mo here if you really want to count. And I can do like tuck, tuck, tuck. I can double side flip, yeah. I can do side tucks, and you can lay out, and you can even cancel like your things back and forth to like chain your flips a bit together. Take it easy, guys. Good to see y'all. So if I wanted to do a double side flip, I would like do my side flip and then hold the tuck button as well. So it would be like, it's kind of tough, but turbo coded. It's more like Skate 3 if you ever played Skate 3. But yeah, that's basically what it is. It's called Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. On Westcott TV, the PC that I have a GeForce RTX 4070 Ti, and I got an i9 14K, 32 DDR5, all the goodness. It's not the most powerful PC, but it's a damn good PC. This thing has been a workhorse for me for both editing and for gaming. I run everything on max and usually 200 plus frames. Making connections here in the chat, guys. Love to see it. You love to see it. But yeah, doing manual flips can be very satisfying. But I haven't actually played Black Myth Wukong. I did not play it. I had so many other things to play at the time. While Wukong was out, I was grinding Helldivers, making content and stuff, trying to grow the channel. Muhammad Ali, buddy, you look good. Did you change your name from Muhammad Ali to Graham Ali? Or am I tripping? But it's good to see you again either way. I recognize the pink G with Ahmad Ali. Let's see. Oh no! I meant to do a cork. Oh man, is your nickname in high school? I get you. Yeah, Wukong is pretty good, bro. That's what I've seen. I think I'd enjoy the game, but there's just so many other things I wanted to play. And like, I just got Space Marine 2 as well, so we're kind of set into a couple things for a while. E4, it's not Skate 4, but a lot of people think that. It is called Storer Parkour Pro, STORROR, and it is available on Steam for $25. It's in early access. It will get updates and stuff, but it controls a lot like Skate as well, as far as using the bumpers to like toggle stuff and then using the right stick to do like motion and flick inputs. So it is pretty cool in that sense. Indeed, it is quite nice. Tyler, you still here, my mans? Because if so, I could try to show you Helldivers, or at least run a mission in a little while. Yeah, I've beaten all the FromSoft games. And all the DLC for all of them. Very fun, very fun. Sekiro is probably my favorite game. Try to subscribe to everyone that is live to see their reaction. You're the only person that is nice. Well, McPherson, I'm sorry that people have not been nice to you. But hey, remember, you got a test tomorrow. make sure you get some good rest, my friend. Bloodborne is quite good, man. Bloodborne is quite good. I'm a big fan of Eastern. No, Sekiro is FromSoft, man. Sekiro is FromSoft. Yeah, take it easy. I'm not trying to get rid of you, McPherson, but you said you got an important test, so. And I know you're young, and so I gotta be a good influence, right? Thanks, guys. I really appreciate y'all. But yeah, Sekiro is pretty cool. Sekiro is quite cool. After Sekiro, probably my second favorite game is Metal Gear Solid 3. And then after that, we're looking at like a tie between Kirby's Adventure and Final Fantasy Tactics World of the Lion. I'm a big fan of Halo Reach. Bro, I haven't played For Honor in years, dude. I played freaking Warden and Gladiator the most. But I also played the basic samurai guy, like the medium guy with the katana. But mostly I played Warden, like 99% of the time. Usan, for me, the aesthetic as well as the combat, I played the entire game without music and just locked in basically the first time. And like the sound of the swords alone was like music in itself. Every single battle is a dance. And the big thing that I like about Sekiro that the other FromSoft games just will never capture is the fact that Sekiro, although you can customize your arm a little bit, it's a tailored experience, right? Everybody has the same move. Everybody has access to the same basic gameplay, right? Whereas in Elden Ring, or from normal FromSoft games, you can be a mage, or you can be like an archer, or you can have a hammer, or you can have a short sword or a dagger. And so what that means is the game has to account for a lot of different play styles, whereas Sekiro's tailored towards one specific experience. And I think that makes it a much more complete and fulfilling experience than Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Not to say any of those games are bad. They're goated. They're some of my favorites, but that's why I like Sekiro, right? And the other thing is the bosses are much more alive, right? They talk to you a lot more. They have some kind of personal connection to you in most cases, and they're tricky. Dark Souls bosses are very straightforward. They might have a unique mechanic, but they're not tricky, right? Sekiro bosses will just suddenly throw trick moves or change the way one move works to kind of throw you off. And I think that's a really neat thing too. Deodorant. The game is Store Parkour Pro. Tyler, thank you very much. It's on Steam only right now, but it will be on PC and Xbox eventually, bro. Lies of P bosses. I haven't actually played Lies of P, but I heard it was very good. The only other game, I don't know, where I have I don't know. I can't say anything about that. Allegretto, that's an interesting theory. I don't think that's going to solve the problems, though, because then you're going to have... I think the more ethical way to do it would be the Thanos way, right? So you don't have the pain of killing and eating people, like, they just disappeared. The mistake that Thanos made is he just didn't wipe everybody's memory at the same time. So everybody remembered that he did that. Well, Miyazaki's working on his next big project. Yeah, Deodorant, I got you, bro. David McComas, buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through, my man. I appreciate you. Turn ashes into tea. Well, do it, man. If that's what you really want to. Gonna play Dustbloods. I don't have a Switch 2, so I'm probably not gonna play it. The only reason I'm gonna get a Switch 2 is if they release another, like a new Tears of the Kingdom game, or like a new Breath of the Wild series game, because those are some of my favorites. Or if they give me another Smash Bros, right? Rahman Ali, if you really want my Twitch, it is, I don't chat with the chat on Twitch really that much, because it's just so much more active here, but if you want the wide format, I am on Twitch over there. It probably says I'm doing something different than what I'm doing, but yeah. That's where we're at right now. It's just, I have a freaking crazy PC. There's no reason for me to get a Switch. I mean, I'm just extrapolating, bro. I'm on stream, so I'm just kind of going, bro. Sorry if I offended you in any way. That was not my intention. I like to discuss things. My only problem with Elden Ring, like, I think it has the most variety and the coolest moves and stuff like that. Some of the best combat in the FromSoft games. The only thing that I don't like, the open world is cool, and like from a visual perspective, it's quite nice. But there's a lot of open fields with like nothing but goats in it. And most of the freaking. Take a blinker, bro. I mean, I have a pen here, but like I don't hit it like that. It's just CBD. It's not psychoactive. Nensuds, welcome back, buddy. You look good. Bro didn't know that I was like that when it comes to my addiction. I'm verbose. I'm a wizard. A mage, a magician, a sorcerer, a warlock. Um, yeah, I don't do it like I occasionally have a beer, but I quit smoking a while ago. Not a long time ago, but I quit smoking. Anime booba. Hey, that's healthier for you than cigarettes and alcohol, my friend. Gunner, go on. From Ali, your addiction is feet. Well, there's lots of those in the world, and you can measure with them too, so I bet you're set, bro. Oh, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Y'all are wild, man. Y'all are wild. Your addiction is not sleeping on time? Bro, Nen Suits, you gotta get some sleep, my friend. You know, I'm glad that you come through my streams, bro, but you gotta rest. Remember what I said. Everything starts with a good night's sleep. You don't get at least 6 hours of good sleep, then you're like 70% more likely to sustain a musculoskeletal injury or a brain injury in the case of an impact. Also, make sure you're hydrated. That's really very important for your brain. Nah, bro, I'm about to go put on socks because of you, dude. Graham, don't make me put on some socks, bro. Like, I took off my socks because it's hot in here, but like, don't make me put some back on. I mean, don't feel bad, bro. Don't feel bad. We're out here. I'm not gonna like for you, McPherson. Can you get hydrated off of Mountain Dew Baja Blast? To an extent, but it's not good for your kidneys, right? There is water in it. You can stay hydrated off of beer, right? But also, you can actually be very hydrated off beer. But also, your kidneys and your liver will not thank you if that's what you're drinking. Bro, Graham, I'm about to put on socks, dude. Okay. Hey, bro, I'll be right back. Young Brown, welcome, buddy. You look good. Thanks for coming through the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, God. I feel attacked. Slightly attacked. Your uncle's kidney does not like him because all he drinks is pop. Yep. Euroha X, it is Store Parkour Pro. STORROR. That's why you got mad kidney stuff. Bro, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. Drink something else. Pretty much what I drink. I do drink like maybe a Sprite a week. But most of what I drink is water, sparkling water, coffee, Gatorade, and beer. And wine. Wine is quite good now that I've come accustomed to it. And for all Nah, bro, I ain't doing that, bro. I ain't doing all that. Somebody else asked me for that stuff. I said $1 million. I'm not sacrificing my morals for that. Oh, McPherson, I'm very sad to hear that. Well, Grandma Ali, I drink cappuccinos. I drink cappuccinos every morning, so I get a cup of milk every day. I think you only drink mouthwash. If by mouthwash you mean whiskey, it does the same thing, and it's a lot more fun. In September, right before your birthday? I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, hopefully, they're in a better place. All dogs go to heaven, they say. $2 mil? One mil for the feet, another mil for the twerk. But I'll do a handstand for free. They're not gonna lie, it's a Portuguese group of parkour. Lion Team. I don't know Lion Team. I follow Store Parkour. Steve had that dog in him. Rest in peace, Steve. Rest in peace, Steve. Congratulations, Big Fearsome. What kind of dog you getting? Well, I mean, that keeps things interesting, Grum. Back in my younger days, like I'm ancient, but back in my younger days, I did a little bit of psychedelics, but mushrooms was never my thing. I kind of got over that phase a lot. Parkour school or tutorials? The thing that I learned about parkour school is it makes soft parkourists. They can do some insane acrobatic stuff, but when they get in the real world, they hurt themselves a lot. And if they scrape their hands, they're just not used to the hard objects, right? But I think a parkour school is would be a cool place to learn stuff. It's just the people who went to academies who I trained with were not like, they were really good at like flipping and stuff, but when it came to like the hardcore stuff, and like grabbing objects that weren't perfect, they kind of fell short there. So I think if you practice on the street and build up like some real life skills there, and then you go to an academy with what you have, then the combination of the two would be really good for you. Yeah, Young Brown, I can do some parkour. I used to do a lot, but not so much anymore, but I can still do most of the stuff, bro, don't worry. I did MMA for a while, and then I broke 6 ribs, so I stopped doing MMA. And I picked up a couple project cars instead, and now I do project cars. Project cars. You gotta do parkour tutorial vids? Me? Me? I could, but like there's a bunch of other people who do parkour, man. I could. Anakin, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks for the good vibes. And McPherson, I've been hunting for small stuff, just quail, like rabbits and stuff. I've never killed any animal that was larger than a rabbit. I mean, I guess fish. I've got some giant freaking fish. 50-pound salmon, 80-pound sturgeon. I've caught some giant fish. Meme Master 3000, you missed me, bro. It's not the same game every time. Yeah, parkourers do benefit from rock climbing. Yesterday, Meme Master, I did Space Marine 2. And Friday of last week, I think I did Helldivers 2. And I've done Forza. I do a bunch of different games. Now you can eat all your food out of a straw? No way, bro. No way. VR parkour put you in a neck brace, dude. Got a 32-inch bike, not bad. Bike are sick. That's mad. Wait, yeah, bro. I got on my left side, these ribs broke because I was doing jujitsu on an open mat after a day where I got kneed really hard in the chest during a Muay Thai class, and I wrestled, or I mean, semi-wrestled. Mainly, I rolled with a true heavyweight, like a 260-pounder, and I got the rear naked choke on him, but he tried to peel me off with the floor by rolling, right? And instead of peeling me off, he rolled on top of me, and his weight crushed in that cracked rib. Bro, if that's real, if that's a real injury, then nah, bro. Like, I'm sorry to hear that, but you said VR, so I was like, is it VR parkour? And then the other 3 ribs that I broke was during a Muay Thai class where, yeah, that's what I thought, bro. That's why I laughed. You had me worried there for a second because other people got worried. I hate to be hurt, you know, insensitive in that way. But I was doing Muay Thai one day with some guy, and this would be good. It's Store Parkour Pro, STORROR. But yeah, I was doing Muay Thai with a guy, and we were in a Thai clinch. So I had him behind the neck like this, and I had my other arm, I was cross blocking so that his knees wouldn't hit me, and so that I wouldn't he was cross blocking the same, but eventually he did double plumb and just started blasting. And so to dissipate the force, I started backing up with that cross block and the plumb still. But what happened? Oh, bro, yeah, no, not an actual one. But yeah, he backed me up, and I didn't realize that the cage was behind me. And so he pinned me into the cage with a knee, and because I didn't have room to go back and keep dissipating force, he just crunched me against the wall. It was bad. That's what I get for training with real fighters. Yeah, it's a pretty sick game, UE5. The other games I have, I was playing Space Marine 2 yesterday, Helldivers 2, I streamed Forza, and I streamed Oblivion Remastered on here. I have Call of Duty. I have, I was playing Mecha Break on stream the other day. What else do I have? On Steam, I have Armored Core, Fires of Rubicon, Assetto Corsa, Borderlands 3, Call of Duty, Cyberpunk 2077, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Night Rain, Oblivion Remaster, Fear and Hunger, Halo Infinite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, Mecha Break, Naraka Blade Point, Overwatch 2, Rooftops and Alleys, Rushdown Revolt, Splitgate 2, Store Parkour Pro, Street Fighter 6, Supervive, Tekken 7, Tekken 8, Terraria, Warframe, and Warhammer 40k. Yes, sir, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. Parkour or free run, that is what this is, man. And I have done it before. Currently, Trip and I do have Fortnite, and I guess I do have Rocket League as well. Champ in Rocket League. Champ rank in Rocket League. But I don't play a lot of Fortnite, really, bro. I really don't. At some point, we can play some COD, McPherson, for sure. What do you prefer, though? I mean, personally, I don't do a lot of flipping, right, Young Brown? So, for me, like, the freaking part of it has never been as important as just being impressive with physical feats, but... Yeah, McPherson, when I play Call of Duty, I'm gonna try to get everybody in here. I just been playing other games, because, there's a lot of COD streamers, and as much as I do enjoy some Call of Duty, it's in a really bad state right now. Like, COD is not in a good state. Frankly, I don't, like I said, bro, I don't really, like, play Fortnite. If you really want to play Fortnite with me, DM me or hop in the Discord and send me your username there, and then I'll try to add you. Eddie Jackson, I don't do much parkour anymore, but I can still. I had just taken a long break, because I went from parkour to longboarding, and then I went from longboarding to MMA, and then I broke 6 ribs, so I picked up some project cars, and now I just do plyo and like some lightweight lifting. Oh, with bots, I guess it could be fun. I'm sorry, Brantley. There's not much I can do then, because I guess you could DM me on Insta. Yep, aka DBZUDON boy, that's my Insta. Yeah, I did mixed martial arts, so I've done boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, and jiu-jitsu, and wrestling. So I've done a little bit of everything. I used to just pull up in a field with 10 guys and we'd train, beat each other up, while all the Hispanics in the soccer field would form a circle and chant around us. Zach Villa, what's up? Buddy, you look good. Thanks for coming through. We're just jumping around the park. Well, see, the thing is, Brantley, I'm not gonna like hop off and go open up Epic Games and like go do the thing. So not right now while I'm on stream. I'm sorry, Brantley. That's just the thing. I'm very sorry, Brantley. But I don't have easy access to my Epic account. If we're playing Fortnite one day, Brantley, and you see it and you're here, I'm happy to add you while I have it. But right now, I'd have to update my Epic client because I haven't done that in like 3 months. And I just keep canceling it every time I turn on my computer, so I can't even access it without going through like probably 10 minutes of updates. Brazilian wrestling thing. McPherson, Jiu-Jitsu, Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu, big Jiu-Jitsu. You can learn some Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, Brantley, I'm not trying to like say no, but also like I gotta be reasonable and keep the stream going. And bro, I really don't play Fortnite. It might be once every other month, like 2 games. Tyler, are you about to leave right now? If you want, I'll turn on one Helldiver's mission right now. I'll turn on one Helldiver's mission right now for you, bro. Jiu-Jitsu is a great skill, man. It's a great skill. Now, for self-defense, I recommend wrestling and boxing more, especially boxing. But Jiu-Jitsu is good to know as well. In a pinch, at least how to be calm in that situation and know how to get up. More than it is good to know how to attack. But bro, Tyler, if you're gonna be around for like 20 minutes, I'll run one Helldiver's mission for you right now, bro. Nah. Usambe. Let's see this layout. Tuck. Roll. 360 dive roll. Hit a dash. Slide. Full layout. Into the step jump. Backwards tuck. Gainer. Front. Dive roll. Fun. Iraq and had to learn all he wants us to know it because a lot of fights break out in the school. Well, hey, Lusan, enjoy your dinner. Brantley Turpin, sick, man. You hop in there. We chat about stuff all the time. Tis merely a flesh wound. We chat about stuff all the time, and like I said, when I do play games, I always ping people. Just the last time I went to play Fortnite, all the people who said they wanted to play Fortnite, like they didn't show up, even though I pinged them. So I was like, whatever. So I had like 10 people say they wanted to, and then nobody showed up for it. So I was like, I'm just playing Helldivers. Tegan, it is Storer Parkour Pro, STORROR. See, buddy. Little run up, climb up. Yes, sir, Kagan. It's on Steam. It's in early access right now, so that's why it just kind of looks like I'm doing the same thing over and over because I'm just getting good at the mechanics. But it will be. I'm actually not getting promoted to cover the game. I just like it. Now, the actual store channel has come into the chat and like thanked me for streaming and said I was good at the game. So I mean, I'm happy about that. And like I do talk to the guys in the Discord sometimes, but just got the best knees ever. Able to hunt buck with a bow, a girl deer, nice. Bow hunting seems fun. The game is $25 right now, and it's gonna get a lot more stuff. They update it like every other week now. Chad, Hannah, this game is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, quite fun. I enjoy it. If you pass the test tomorrow, I believe in you. I believe in you. Still no Super Saiyan mode. Did accidentally do a super jump earlier. Yeah, if you look at the cinematic trailer for this, there's like a helicopter and there's rain and like nighttime and stuff. Kagan, thank you very much. Good luck with everything you got going on in life. I hope you stop by for another stream sometime. Hope once again, hope you have a good evening. It's evening for me. I've hit squirrels with a bow. Because I used to shoot the squirrels off of my garden, but that's about it. With a bow, at least. I mean, I can throw knives and stuff too, knives and axes, but I want to learn to do throwing spikes. Oh gosh, I missed that one too much. Hey, take it easy, McPherson. Alright, we're gonna do this gap right here. I love doing this gap. Oh, no, 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 no. I went the wrong direction. No. Alright, here we go. Nice little gap there. It's a really fat raccoon that gets in your garden. You named him Greg. We'd have like 30 squirrels attacking the garden. It's like, we're not going to get any sunflower seeds if the squirrels kill all 50 of the sunflowers. We're not going to get any tomatoes if they kill all 50 of the tomatoes. We're not going to get any okra if they eat all of the okra. So I had to do a little bit of pest control, not gonna lie. Take it easy, McPherson. Never been raccoon hunting, but it is quite popular. I think it'd be cool to hunt boar, but boar are really, really dangerous. Like Meatball doesn't like Greg, but it never comes to combat. My old dog, rest her soul, she would fight anything. She killed so much stuff just in the backyard here. I didn't even know that like there were that kind of animals in the area. And she would bring them in. It's kind of insane. Little tiny dog too, but she would fight things twice her size. Oh no! I guess we're just sliding now. My face is not a filter, N7 Purge. And N7, are you talking about Mass Effect? I have no face filter. That's just my face, bro. I'm on board for free. Yeah, Trevor, that's what I come to understand. But from what I know as well, boar are very, very dangerous. I've seen like I saw like a special where like these guys would go up into freaking choppers and freaking shoot freaking chain guns at like running board packs. Sometimes the big dogs are kind of scary. He looks 5 and 55 at the same time. I don't get 55 or 5, but I can understand if people say I look like 15. I'm actually 29. 55 is a little bit much, bro. I don't know if you've ever seen a 55-year-old who looks like me. But Oz, hope you're having a good day. Well, sick, man. Mass Effect has kind of fallen from grace after Andromeda, but I was a big fan of the Mass Effect series up until then. Yeah, bro, I definitely don't look 5 years old, bro. But I mean, I have like a ring light to like make my face highlight. Well, I mean, my skin is not like cracked or like destroyed either. Like, I have smooth skin. I never had really bad acne. Like, I always wash my face and stuff. Good diet. Lynn, what's up, buddy? You look good. Saber117, I look like Boss Baby grew up. At least I'm a boss, baby. At least I'm a boss, baby. I didn't play Prototype 2. I played... The only Prototype that I ever actually played was, back when they had, like, the console set up at stores and stuff. It was a local video rental store, and I played Prototype on there while my parents were shopping for a movie. Saber, you look good. Thanks for coming through. 117, are we talking about like a Spartan 117? John himself? John Spartan? John Halo? I was more of an Infamous guy, so I actually did play some Infamous over Prototype. But even then, that whole time, bro, I was playing freaking Halo. I just played so much freaking Halo 3 and Halo Reach. It's absurd. Prototype 3? I haven't heard anything about Prototype 3, but I'm not opposed. How come I can't climb up on anything anymore? Those bars. I think that's a bug. Yeah, I had a long discussion about Infamous today, too. The first two are ridiculously hard. They can be. They can be difficult, yes. I'm not sure if you mean like hard as in hard or like that task is quite difficult hard, but either way, they could be. You like Delson, low-key? I mean, he's kind of sick, bro. I wish I had his powers. Bro, the concrete powers were some of my favorite. Concrete and neon. But I mean, digital was sick too, and so was like, of course, ash and smoke. That was freaking sick. Bro was Ghost Rider to start with, and he ended up being freaking everything. Well, Griffin family, bro, I used to be like a skater and stuff. Then I did parkour like on the street, and now I'm a street drifter in my little sports car. So, oh man, at a street with a little punk attitude. Not for real. I'm pretty straight edge now. But back in the day, I used to get into some wild shit, bro. Back in the day, I used to get into some wild shit. Ah! That's not what was supposed to happen. You got scared in knives? Yeah. Sometimes it'd be like that, bro. I was not good at like first-person shooters when I first started. Because like all my friends had actually like played a lot of first-person shooters. My only real experience with first-person shooters before like Halo 3 was like a little tiny bit of Call of Duty, and then playing the original Halo multiplayer with my friend when I would go over. Tell a wild story while I hit stunts. I don't know, what kind of stuff you want to hear about? Like when I was in college, or you want to hear about the time that I got taken to the station for going into a church, or you want to hear about like some of my car escapades, or what, bro? Street vagrant stories. I went to university once upon a time, and I was like, I don't know anybody and I'm bored, so I went out on my skateboard and I brought my spare one with me, and I found a homie, asked him if he wanted to ride, and we started riding together. We collected a whole gang of like 15-20 people basically, who all skated and stuff. I introduced them to a lot of stuff for the first time, because they were, I don't know how people end up so sheltered, but like for some reason I somehow ended up as the leader of this group of people, and ended up with them. We broke into an ex-military facility, and we plugged in our computers to the Wi-Fi, because we made like a little fort down there. And we were able to hook up to the Alabama supercomputer internet. But from there, I ran like a little base of operations where we would ride around on skateboards and deliver a mysterious green plant to people's doorsteps. And so I had this whole gang of people running around hand delivering on skateboards. But by the end of that year, I had, I guess, gotten these people's trust where they wanted me to go out into a field with them and like give speeches and stuff. So it ended up being like some Far Cry freaking like cult stuff, but I was like not culty at all. It was more just me talking like this to people, but like that's what it was, bro. Like you don't have to believe me, bro. I've been through some stuff. I've been through some stuff. Khalifa, the name is Thor Parkour Pro. I was in The Kid Next Door, kind of. I mean, we were, like, I was 19. So, I mean, we were all freshmen in college, so. Person was 64. Yeah, 64 GBAs, Pokemon. I'm a big Pokemon fan. I got in trouble too many times when I came home, and so I stopped doing any of that stuff because it's illegal here, and I got in trouble. And then I was broke for a while, and then I decided instead of selling illicit substances, I should probably get a job and be a good influence and be nice. And now here we are, far removed from that life. Far removed from that. I mean, one of my plugs, his name was Bull. And I met him. He was a pretty cool dude, but he always had a gun on the table when we were there, and we'd just be playing some 2K or something. And I've never been a gun-toting guy, but one day he didn't respond to my text, but I found out from some of the other people that he got in trouble because he shot some dude in the face. And I'm just glad I was not there when that happened, bro. But like, it's stuff like that that's like, I just don't encourage anybody to get in that life. Even if you think it's the only way that you can make money, which is why I did it. Like there are other ways to make money. So my biggest recommendation in life is just stay on the good side of the law. The freaking United States of America. Physics in this game are quite nice. Yeah, I haven't done anything like that in forever. It's been like almost 10 years now. And since then, I've learned how to do IT, mixed martial arts. I've become a world-class barista. I can work on cars. I've gotten a lot stronger. Even though I'm still pretty small here, like I'm way stronger than I used to be. I've become a better cook. I've become a nicer person. All that kind of stuff. My life has gone up since getting out of illicit activities. I encourage anybody to do the same. Oh, I was hoping I could step the... I'm in the US Southeast, Stabber. Like redneck country, not like Texas country, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's the thing. Like, people can say like, oh, you're capping or whatever, but like, I would not be the person I am today if I hadn't been through that stuff. And like, one thing too, is if you think you're gonna be locked away forever, because I didn't know what the heck my punishment was gonna be. Is me. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good night. Like, if you think you're gonna be locked up for a while, like, there's a couple ways you can react. You can freak out. You can just be nervous and anxious. You can get angry. You can get mad. You can try to be aggressive, or you can make peace with yourself. So the last time I got handcuffs on me, I decided that I was gonna meditate, and I made peace within that 8 hours I was detained. And like, after kind of submitting myself to the idea that my life may not be mine anymore, when I realized that wasn't gonna be the ultimate punishment, like, I changed my whole perspective on life and realized like it's not worth it. And like, I actually just took my freedom for granted. Hey, thank you so much, Izmi. You have a good night now. I hope to see you again sometime. It says friends and something? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Brandley. You should be able to just download it. As long as you have like an email address, that should be all you need. I don't think you need to actually have friends on Discord. You can just skip that, Brantley. There should be some option to skip that. Because what you want to do is you want to go to my link, right? Brantley, what you want to do is you want to take this here, and you want to go to this, right? That's what you're trying to get to, Brantley. Let me see here. Florida, Kentucky, and Tennessee don't play, so I get it. Been there, done that. Not trying to get pulled over till the way back. The game is Store Parkour Pro. STORRR. Usan, my man. You missed a little story, a little bit of udon lore. Long story short, stay on the right side of the law, brother, and don't sell bad stuff. Thank you so much, man. I hope you enjoyed your meal. Lawful. I know you to have some sarcasm. Hopefully you're being sarcastic there. Shout out, Kentucky. Uton, what'd you have for dinner, my man? Plan 2? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I get plan 2 as in stay on the good side of the law. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. That's the right way to do it. Yo, that TikTok is actually nice. I had some rice, eggs, and bacon earlier, and tonight I'm probably gonna do Brantley. So take that link, that Discord link, and just click on it, and you'll get an invite, right? Ooh, grilled chicken and rice, bro. I want some chicken and rice. I just defrosted some chicken actually, so maybe I'll throw it on the grill. So Brantley, yeah, you wanna go to that link that's a little bit above. It's the comment before the Store Parkour Pro comment. Sweet chili, nice, bro. Thank you once again. Thank you so much, man. It means the world to me. But do not feel obligated, and please do not spend money that you're not supposed to on this, man. I am super grateful, bro. But I don't ask for any kind of donuts or anything because I don't want people to like harm themselves by giving me money. And at the end of the day, I do it for the love of the game. Brantley, if you need that link again, I can give it to you as well. Hey, what kind of game you are? Jeremy, I'm playing Store Parkour Pro, but I play a lot of different games. If you look at my channel, you'll see mostly Helldivers 2, and then way back. I love Griffin Family. Do I ever rage at games? I get more mad at bad game design than I get mad at game. With the gambling money. Well, hey, bro, I don't encourage gambling, but it sure is fun, bro. I'm a bit of a proficient gambler, you know. I spend all my coins at the Poke Corner on my Pokemon Red Edition. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that Scyther from the store. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I play a lot of games like that, bro. But yeah, I don't really like. I can get frustrated at games, but I don't really like I don't like rage. I'm never like a controller thrower, and usually I'm just like, I don't know. Usually I try to think, what could I have done better? Rather than like, oh, this guy is just crushing me or whatever, or oh, this game sucks. It's like, there's probably a better way to do stuff. Brantley, I cannot add you directly. But what I can do is I can give you this link here, and if you follow the link, then you can join the Discord, right? That is an invite to the Discord. Now Vegas got Uno. You can gamble on Uno? How do you gamble on Uno? Brantley, take that link and put it in the browser. Take that link and post it into the address bar. Could we somehow convince me to play other things? I mean, yeah, what do you want me to play? That's the thing, is I have like a set of games that I'm rotating right now, but this game has been very successful for me. And this is the easiest game for me to This is the easiest game for me to like talk and stream at the same time. So I do some other games too, but I make sure to do this several times a week just so I can chat with everybody, right? Aw, man, I wanted to jump from there over to that side. Hey, welcome back. Hope you're enjoying your evening, whatever you're getting up to. Mattel opened a social club pop-up inside Palms Casino Resort. It's not a table game, more like a euchre tournament. Okay. Yeah, I see. The only card game I really play anymore is cribbage, because that's what my grandma likes to play. So I play card games with my grandma. Cribbage. You are back, Adelaide. Welcome back. Thank you very much. People are gonna start swinging. They're getting mad at the freaking Uno. Just scrolling. I understand, Adelaide. Try not to doom scroll too hard though. Am I gonna stream Assassin's Creed 2, Uthon? Probably not. I don't have a real way of playing that. I guess if it's on PC I could buy it. But I think the next game, now that I have Space Marine 2 is Spider-Man. I'm gonna play the Spider-Man games. House always wins. Yeah, House always wins. Good thing I played New Vegas. I killed Mr. House. At least once. Euchre addicts? Yeah, I understand. We used to play like Gin Rummy and freaking we play nines a lot. Me and my friends play nines. Or at least we used to a lot. New Vegas is such a good game, man. New Vegas is so good. But yeah, I am gonna do Spider-Man. Probably the not this month, probably. Maybe next month we'll start Spider-Man. But I gotta beat Space Marine 2. And when I do Spider-Man, guys, I'm gonna be in my full Spider-Man costume. Don't worry. We're gonna play the entire game in costume. I have a full like Tom Holland Spider-Man suit. It's good enough where like I mean it's not like an expensive suit for real, but like it's good enough where when I went downtown for Halloween, the kids all mistook me for like the paid Spider-Man that they were supposed to take pictures with. And like the actual paid Spider-Man, the kids didn't want to take pictures with him because he wasn't like built like Spider-Man. He had like a bit of a belly, and the kids were like, "I don't want to take pictures with him. I want to take pictures with that Spider-Man." And then after that, my uncle who does like superhero party stuff, he got me into a couple gigs for that, but it just wasn't for me. Birthday parties were not for me. Spooderman, Ryokuna, welcome. It's good to see you again today. Hope you're having a good one. Always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. Can I run up? I should be able to run up this, man. That's not too high. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna buy the Spider-Man game at some point here and stream the whole thing in costume. It's gonna be sick. I've been really wanting to play that, but I don't have a PlayStation, so I've been waiting. Eventually, they put it on PC, and I was like, heck yeah. But then, like, I started my channel on Helldivers and was like, okay. We gotta kind of stick to that theme for a little bit. That's why I wanted to go from Helldivers and add Space Marine 2 into the mix here. But at the end of the day, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, just in general. And like that's the most comics that I've read of any particular superhero. I still have all my old Spider-Man comics somewhere. God of War? I like God of War. I'm not the Spider-Man you want. I'm the hero you need. Thanks. Yes sir, yes sir. I'll show you all my my little Spider-Man bit real quick. I'm not going to change into it, but I'll turn on the display capture. We'll go to my Insta. Should be not too far down. Not too far down. Right here. That's me right here. That's me above the city. I don't have a PlayStation, but I have watched the entire first God of War playthrough, and I played the old ones. My friend is a much bigger God of War fan than I am, and he's beat all of them. He owns all of them. He's quite nice with it. He's quite nice with it. But yeah, bro. I got the Spider-Man fit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. You already know what it is. Yeah, that was Halloween. It was a good time. It was a good time, not gonna lie. I'm not big on kids per se. I don't choose to like watch kids, and I don't want to work with kids, but man, if a kid asks you to do something innocent, you gotta do it. You gotta do it for the kids. That's why I always rev my car up for the kids. That's a 10. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna be wearing that and doing the whole stream. It's gonna be sick. So here I want to practice this run a little bit. So, oh nope. I wanna tic tac this. Okay. So I gotta get much closer. Over, and then up. Grab Dino, nice. It's not bad. Next time, I'm not gonna stream Spider-Man next time. Probably next month sometime, I think, because I've only played 2 missions of Space Marine 2. There's a bunch of Helldivers updates out, and Ryu, not yet. I had a guy looking into it, but character mods just aren't feasible right now. Unfortunately. But it would be cool. I'm looking forward to the day we can mod characters in. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. For now, like, they have a couple of custom shirts, but that's it, right? Nothing insane. I know. Arm. Up. Stop. Nope. Stop. Nope. Oh my god, bro. I wanted to get here, stop, and then jump over here. There we go. Okay, I think that's the run then. Like, get over to that. Oh, that would be so painful, man. God. Yeah. Running 2 Venom Wings mod are amazing. I mean, that sounds crazy. I haven't actually played the new Spider-Man games. The last Spider-Man game that I actually played was on PlayStation 1, bro. I'm way out of loop on that, but I remember running from Carnage. That was like the crazy part of that game. And then from here, I gotta go like up. Then maybe full 180. We're gonna do like a freaking Kong front. And then I should be able to like tic tac into a grab. Dino. Up. Thick. Precision walk. Up to this. Stick it. And then I can... I want to stick this up here. Damn you, stick drift. Damn you, stick drift. Yeah, Carnage is lit, man. I look like a big brown buttery bagel. Well, they're delicious, so you're welcome. Also, this is not GTA 6 from Temu. This is Thor Parkour Pro. It's a parkour game. Alright, Orion. Let's check this guy out. Let's check this guy out. Let's see if it's worth actually paying attention to this boy. One moment, one moment. Alright, this man, Orion, comes into my stream talking shit. What do we got going on here? No videos. Nothing going on. Yeah, you're not even worth paying attention to, bro. I'm gonna give you a chance to be nice. I'm gonna give you a chance to be nice. Okay, you're not gonna bother me, but before, if people are gonna be mean, I'm just gonna expose you, dude. Now, if you had something incredible on your channel, bro, I would respect it. That's the thing, is like, if you actually have some kind of thing on me where I need to respect you, I will. But, and I think that was an anime profile pic, bro. I mean, you can say that, bro, but you added the negative qualifier there, my friend. And that's where we gotta draw the line, bro. You know, I gotta defend myself. You know what I'm saying? Xavier, welcome back, brother. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good one. It's okay, bro. I'm not upset, but like I'm always gonna if before I decide to take stock in what people say, I have to ask myself, do I respect this person enough? Have they done something respectable enough for me to actually take stock in what they say? I'm not trying to flame you, but no, but I don't have it. So it is a negative qualifier, my friend. Like it's not an advantage in 99% of in 90% of cases. Not that I don't sympathize with these people, and I've done plenty of work with them actually. That's how I got my copy of Pokemon Leaf Green, because I was the only kid who wasn't afraid of that kid, who was kind enough to take him to the office to get his medicine. So his mother gifted me a copy of Leaf Green. Bradley, you made it! Let's go! Thanks guys. It's okay, Orion. Like I'm not gonna flame you, but you started it, bro. Like you're welcome to stay and be normal, and I know we can recover. I know we can recover. That's all it is, McPherson, is if you fire, I'm a fire back. Gave him like 3 statements to be nice before I decided to expose the man. So he made it! Bro, if you that's okay. Don't worry. That's why I like you guys, because we don't like. That's the thing about the stream. The stream is a spirit bomb, and we collect good vibes, good people, and good energy. And if you need a little bit of energy or some shout out or some encouragement, anything that we can do to help you, bro, that's what we're here for. So, Orion, if you got something that you're working on that you really want to shed some light on, I'd be happy to show it to the people here and shout you out. But also, like, you know what I'm saying? We can recover, bro. We can recover. I rarely ban anybody, bro. I rarely ban anybody. I think there's one person who's banned here. Orion, I'm actually, or I guess it's Rayan 0. I'm actually not Korean. I have a lot of Korean friends though. I'm half Laos. A little bit Chinese, quarter Italian, quarter Irish, but like with little bits of French and Native American. So I'm like a super mutt, but I know a lot of Korean people. One of my best friends growing up was Korean. His name was Dong-wook. Is Dong-wook. He taught me how to play guitar, and when he moved to Korea, he knew the plugs wouldn't be the same, and he wouldn't be able to use his amp. So he gifted me his amp when he left, and I still have it to the day. It's in that frame. It's in that frame. Ni hao, gang. Ni hao. From Chile. Bro gets it, bro gets it. Yeah, bro, I'm a mutt. I'm a mutt. I am a mutt. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I've been from the east to the west, from the north to the south, top to bottom, left to right, from the window to the wall, from the floor to the ceiling in a sideways house. You already know what it is. Bro, Xavier, we're chilling, we're chilling. I hope you're having a good night, man. You been up to anything cool since we last spoke yesterday? Brantley, I did see it. After the stream, I'm definitely gonna add you up on here. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Hey, you're okay, McPherson. You got some ice cream. I'm jealous. Orion, I'm not buff, but like I'll flex. I'm not like super buff, but I'm pretty strong, I will say. Like this, like that, like this with a whippable bet. You've been gaming, Xavier. You've been gaming all summer. Xavier, the gamer, bro. I'm a gamer too. Like Asian or white bag, Alvin. I like beautiful ladies who are nice people. Sometimes I like the mean ones too. I like women, but I like women of substance. Just like I like men of substance. If all you do as a man or a woman, or anywhere in between or outside, if all you do is watch Netflix, we're probably not gonna be friends. But if you got some sauce to you, we can get together, bro. We can get together. I already did a handstand on stream here. I can do another one. I'll hit some push-ups or whatever, bro. When women are mean to me, it make your tummy tingle. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's like that. I had a girl like that one time, and it was super fun. McPherson, probably not today, but I could block off a day for COD. Well, probably the Fortnite day would be the COD day too, and we'll do like half and half. Bro's out here asking for charity. What? Usante, you got your socks on? Heck yeah, bro. We keeping them socks on. Mohammed hasn't been here for a while, or Gahammed, so I don't think I need it, but. Oh man. I just like people with sauce. That's my thing. Is like I like people who do stuff. I look big in the tank top, bro. I mean, I'm not like scrawny. I'm not scrawny by any means. What the hell? Yo, better check on that little baby. Your origins are 12,000 years old. Heck yeah, bro. You gotta be safe, dude. Straight up with Gahammed out here, bro. You gotta be safe on these streets. They be trying to look at your toes and stuff. Not the toes. How tall am I? I'm only 5'6", bro. I'm like 5'6" and a half. Favorite game is Crew Motorfest? Crew is a good game. Okay, so I go here, up here. I want to hit this really bad. Tic-tac. Tic-tac. And then tic-tac. Hello? That counts? Man, that's not what I wanted, bro. That's kind of a derpy ledge there. Yo! Yo! Oh man, that was wild. Hold up, that was wild. Yeah, I know they were complaining about the Crew Motorfest like getting shut down, wasn't it? Or was it the other one that got shut down? You weigh 86 pounds? Well, you're young and McPherson, you got plenty of time to grow into it. Unless you don't want to, but... Aradia? Aradia. That's a cool name. Hope you're having a good night. Is there any way to change PC from Xbox layout? What do you mean, Westcott TV? You can play on keyboard and mouse with this, so like you don't have to play with the Xbox controller. I got you, McPherson. Well, do what you gotta do. I know you got a big day tomorrow, so I don't want to keep you. Yeah, your 8-month-old baby weighs 86 pounds. No, you can just use the PS5 controller, Westcott. It picks up your input like through Steam, basically. But yeah, it'll show you it'll show you whatever controller you use. So if I like start clicking with my mouse, then it shows like the mouse and keyboard inputs on screen and stuff. Obese baby. Honestly, McPherson, like you're actually like I'm gonna be ending stream here in probably 10 or 15 minutes. Because I usually do about 3 hours in the evening. So we're nearing that point where I gotta save my voice for tomorrow and stuff. And we're gonna be playing Space Marine 2 tomorrow, so I'm very excited for that. But I might try to get a little bit of Helldivers tonight. If not, I might just make some beam videos or something, post them up, and then like chill and play something else. I don't know. I really want to play Space Marine 2, but I'm saving it for stream so that like all my reactions are hit 1 million views. Where did I hit 1 million views, Dustin? There's only one video that I have that has 1 million views on this channel. My last video, I have one on TikTok that did like 1.2. It was the drink. And then like I made the Sparking Zero drink video. Yeah, I did hit 1 million views this month, Dustin. Oh yeah, you were looking on my Instagram. I forget that some of y'all are on my Instagram. I did 1.1 million views on the stream in the last 28 days. So bro, real, it's possible to be like super buff at my size. So like people who are 5'6" and jacked like that are freaking bricks, bro. Well, thank you so much, man. Yeah, bro, we're gonna be playing Space Marine 2 tomorrow, 100%. There's a guy in the Discord. I don't know if he'll show up as Derpy DJ for you guys or if it'll show up as Can Sniper, but that guy is a goat. McPherson, thank you so much, bro. I've been practicing this run for a little bit now. Since they fixed Tic Tacs, I want to keep getting better with them. Yeah, Can Sniper donated for me to get the game early because I was gonna wait. Yeah, it was fun. I chat like later, like late into the night with people too. Even when I get off stream, we can still hang out and stuff and chat or whatever. And if I am playing games offline, maybe I'll hit y'all up. Actually, bro, if you want to play COD tonight, I would be down for a little bit of COD, just like off stream if anybody is on Call of Duty. I work weights, not gym though. Yeah, I haven't lifted weights like since I moved to this new house, which has been about a month and a half now. Not like actual weights. I have like kettlebells, so like I got 15 right here, and I'll just sit here and do this for a while, you know. I just be doing this all the time. That's how I got the definition. Is actually like in between every single Smash Bros round, I would do like 5 or 10. But at the house, Xavier, are you in the just Warzone, Dustin? Call of Duty Warzone. I probably play some Resurgence or something. I have to play something like this to get used to it. I mean, yeah, man. But mouse and keyboard seems intimidating. I mean, don't stress about it. Just like you gotta learn at your own rate, right? If you're like a good shooter on controller and you understand movement and positioning and gunfighting more than you understand like mouse and keyboard, more than you understand shooting, like you can translate those things into good aim with mouse and keyboard more than it would be like, it would be way harder to teach you the principles of gunfights and movement than it would be to play like with a controller. But yeah, if you're in the Discord, hop in there after this. Probably throw on a little bit of COD. And McPherson, like I said, when it's time to play COD on stream, I think maybe Friday we could do it, because keyboard and mouse is quite unforgiving, I guess. But like also it unlocks like more maneuvers. Like there are things that you can do on a keyboard and mouse that you can't do when you play the same game with controller, right? The big thing for me is like when I play COD, if I play on controller and I want to aim, my like 180, if somebody's behind me, I have to go kind of slowly and ramp up speed and stuff. But with the keyboard and mouse, I'm just like, I can freaking move when it comes to that. So you have more COD games? Which ones do you have? Because like all I got, I mean, I have Black Ops 3 and Warzone, but I think I only have Warzone downloaded because I don't like want to take up too much memory with it. I don't play it very much either anymore. I played it a lot more at the beginning of Black Ops 6 and a lot through MW3. Like MW3 Warzone was my shit. Bro, I loved Fortune's Key, bro. I was damn good at Fortune's Key. That's what like taught me how to read a map and stuff and actually get good at rotating and stuff. Currently, no age restriction. If you have COD, we can play tonight. Yeah, I have Black Ops 6. I just don't have it downloaded. I'd rather just like keep to Warzone, honestly. I'm not like the GOAT of Warzone, but like I know how to fight and stuff. When I'm on, bro, I'm on. Like when I'm on, I can take on, you know, I can run solo quads. But when I'm not on, bro, it just seems like I can't win anything. So yeah, I'm gonna run Warzone after this, most likely, if people want to. If nobody wants to play, then you know, I'm probably not gonna run Warzone. But you don't like Warzone? Oh, I'm sorry, Talon. Warzone's like my favorite COD to play right now, just because I understand Battle Royale map. It's hard. It's not easy, but yeah, if you want to play, bro. I don't expect anybody to be the GOAT. If y'all can carry me, heck yeah. If I end up carrying, by all means, bro. Or if we all suck together, I'm just here to have fun. PC exclusives I recommend? I don't know that anything is really like super exclusive. You don't have it downloaded, bro? That would be a long download, Usan. But if you put it on, you know, we can definitely run when it's time. Or whenever we're playing, you know. Yeah, it is cross-platform with PC, so if you have it on console, you can play with me. You can add people through Activision ID. So you can hook up your controller to it, Westgod. You can hook up your controller to it, don't worry. Like, if you have a PlayStation controller, you can Bluetooth to it. I believe you can Bluetooth to it. If not, you can, you know, USB in, but alright, I've done this run enough. I kind of got the tic-tac down. I'll run something else for just a second. Actually, you know what? We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it. No, I don't have a PlayStation 5. I do not have a PlayStation 5. You think you're just gonna get an Xbox? Bro, don't get an Xbox. Don't get an Xbox, man. Xbox is not popping, man. Oh wait, Xbox controller? Yeah, Xbox controller is goated, dude. Xbox controller is quite goated. It took me a second. Alice was your favorite. El Checho, what's up? You caught me right as I was about to end. I'm glad that I saw you before I ended, but we're on like hour 3. Alex, what's up, bro? Just finish your stream, dude? Yeah, I'm finishing up mine right now. We're just kind of chatting with the last few people. Like, got a lot of my regulars and my hardcores here. And of course, the GOAT Usan Bay. Thank you so much for today, man. You did not have to do that. I'm glad you enjoyed your grilled chicken and rice, my friend. But yeah, El Techo, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but if you are in the Discord, we're probably going to run some COD if people want to, or try to find a game to run off stream for a little bit. Yeah, El Techo, you know, I just start like at the same time between 6 and 7 every day, and I go for about 3 hours unless stuff's really exploding. But yeah, man, it's always good to see you, dude. Always good to see you. I hope everything's going well in your life. Here's the link, guys. Here's the link. Somebody else just mentioned that they're gonna hop into VC there, so I might hop in VC for a little bit too and just chill with y'all for a little bit. At the very least, if we're not gonna play games. And Alex, you're welcome to Xbox. This isn't a good company, bro. McPherson, Discord is a communications platform that includes voice, video, and text call, as well as multimedia sharing. Has a lot of tools for organization and organizations. So that's what it is. I mean, businesses use it, but yeah, at its core, it's a yo, King Checho, El Checho, bro. Thanks for coming through. Like I said, we're just kind of wrapping up, so I'm glad that you were able to join there, and I'll be talking to y'all in a little bit on that side. Yo, thank you so much, Lee TJL. Thank you very much for coming through. You're kind of coming at the end of the stream, but I'm glad that you were able to make it, man. Probably Warzone. Warzone. I don't have any of the other ones downloaded, so Black Ops 6 Warzone. Although we are on Verdansk right now. Verdansk Rebirth Island, so there is that. Your name is King Cheeto, no! Yeah, McPherson, if you make a custom map, we'll run it. On Thursday, we're gonna run some Forza, so... Alex, you're welcome to hang out with us too if you want, if you got nothing better to do. At the very least, you can come chat or whatever, but... Yeah, guys. I'm gonna end this. Give me a little bit to like freshen up. I might eat a little snack. And then, yeah, man. We're gonna just run some stuff. If we don't get enough people for COD or whatever, we might run something else. Maybe he wants to run Fortnite or whatever. Brantley, I'm going to do it. Don't worry. But I have to end the stream first. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll talk to y'all soon. Once again, it's been your boy DBZUDON. We've collected a lot of energy for this spirit bomb. If you need a little bit of that positive energy, take it with you on your way out of the stream. Good luck with everything you got in life, and we'll see you on the next one.